A gypsy will never work. They say, gypsies, they say, we're originally from India, and we were at origin, we were a tribe of warriors hired as mercenaries by the Indian king to fight with Ottomans. But they say, we're proud warriors, we will never work. We'll beg, we'll steal, we'll do anything else, but we'll never work. So, yeah.
Western front of Ukraine.
Yes.
Like
So,
getting in, what's the situation like getting in?
that, yeah, if further you go into the country, the dangerous can be, especially because you're, you know, American car and whatnot. Even though Ukrainians won't do anything to you, Russians, you know, they have people that Russian people all over whatever Ukraine, they will try to at least steal your car or something, you know, whatever. Especially being Americans, because they think the Americans are sponsoring, you know, the Ukrainians to fight against the Russians. I mean, this guy was like, "Are they camping here with this car?" That was his first reaction. Like, "No, they're crazy Americans." Yeah, they do. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Enjoying the nature?
Yeah, you dropped your gloves.
I did.
Yeah.
It's okay. How was it? Was it cold last night?
A little bit.
A little bit.
So.
So and so, huh?
Yeah.
If you guys want any food, anything
No,
else,
we got a cooler.
how about some Romanian moonshine?
Moonshine?
Thanks. Oh, thanks.
It's not water, it's fire water.
How?
Made out of plums.
Plums.
RAKIYAH.
RAKIYAH.
RAKIYAH, like RAKIYAH. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a sweet, it's got a sweet
little
flavor.
Bit,
Yeah.
It burns a little bit. Hai că drag, bro.
Yeah. What do you guys farm here?
He's like, don't film me. I'm driving. You guys need to take a shower.
Oh no, we're good. We're
Honest
good.
to God,
Thank you.
2 houses down here. You know, if you want to shower, if you want to sleep overnight, come on, we have plenty of
No,
rooms
we're
and
heading
stuff.
to Bucharest.
Bucharest.
Bucharest. Is this your land?
Yeah.
Oh, this is your land.
Further a little bit up there is also a flat train and everything. If you want to go there, fine, whatever. If you want to go camp there, go there.
Oh no,
No.
we gotta get on the road to
I didn't
Bucharest.
know you're here for the last couple of days. If I knew, I would have brought you some food and stuff. So
Chocolates for
chocolates,
you.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna eat chocolate with booze.
Okay, there you go.
You can keep the moonshine.
Oh no, thank you.
No, it's
thank you.
fine.
It's yours. It's
no,
yours.
no,
it's
no.
yours.
We have barrels full of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
Thanks.
But no, we'll drive.
House. When you go down first on the left, it says house.
Ah.
Stop by for coffee or whatever.
Okay,
And the next one on the right is mine. Stop by there too.
Okay. Mulțumesc.
Mulțumesc.
Cu plăcere. You're welcome.
Okay.
Where are you guys from?
America.
I lived in US for the last 25 years.
Really? Where?
In Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, actually I brought a Jeep from Oregon, a Jeep Wrangler military edition, and I still have the Oregon numbers on it. Yeah, I was able to actually register it in Romania with the Oregon plates on it. The only condition is not to take it out of the country. As long as I keep it in Romania, I'm okay with those plates.
Because the numbers match your Romanian
No, because it's just because keep it registered in US is cheaper than paying paying over here in Romania.
Yeah, so you just pay the US
US fees, and then here is like I'm okay as long as I keep it in Romania. So over here on the roads is pretty cool.
But
you know?
you're able to get insurance on it.
Yeah, insurance in Romania, but I don't want the Romanian insurance, so I kept the American insurance, and I open up with Progressive. I open a policy for Europe.
Really?
Yeah, so coverage for United States and United Europe territories.
Because on this one I can only get liability insurance.
Yeah.
Not the comprehensive.
Yeah, I got the liability too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just careful, trying not to hit anybody, and but mostly I just go hunting and off-roading.
Okay.
So for town I have a little golf, so it's okay.
Ah.
So you rented this one?
No, I brought it here from America.
You crazy motherfucker! New contact, and you put. So now you're going to Bucharest, and from there.
Yeah.
Bucharest and then all over
Europe.
Europe. Yeah.
Why don't you leave your car here and I'll give you my Jeep?
Okay, deal now.
Horsepower.
641.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean we're taking this all over Europe.
Nice.
That's the idea. It's like
Nice.
all over Europe, into Africa, into Asia, like
And you have a
for
channel?
YouTube. Yeah, for YouTube. 6-wheel garage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
And we're camping in like crazy places. In Germany, we camped in front of like a church.
In a church?
In
and they say
Bamberg.
nothing.
In Bamberg?
Guess what? We camped all night long. We got there late. We
Okay.
camped. We woke up in the morning. He's in the tent. I'm in the car. We camped in front of this church, right?
Okay.
In the center of Bamberg.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning. We got up kind of early, packed up his tent, packed up everything. And we're taking some photos of like, this is where we camp. And the police come. And they're like, hey, you can't park here. This is forbidden. Like, you know, you can't park here. Where's your front license plate? You can't park here. And they were like, okay, you're fine. And I looked at the camera as soon as they drove off. And I was like, they have no idea we just camped here overnight. They thought we just parked here to take pictures. They would have really gotten mad. And then in front of the Bamberg gate in Berlin, I put the stove on the hood of the car and cooked dinner in front of the Bamberg gate in the background. And everyone was coming up and, you know.
Stop by.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your name?
What's your
Luca.
Luca, Connor.
Yes.
Luca? It was a pleasure.
You
Thanks
too.
for everything.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything, Christian.
Christian, like Christian.
It was a pleasure. Thanks for everything.
I want coffee.
Coffee,
Okay,
coffee,
okay.
yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, public. People are so friendly, and he perfect fluent English. It's funny, he immediately came up in English. Like, didn't think we're Romanian or anything.
Yeah. We should go for a coffee.
Well, we really got to get on the road. But,
Yeah.
But it would be the
It would be nice story there in the
most
house.
habitable thing to do. But you should pack your tent up.
Yeah.
And I need to go to the bathroom.
A few moments later.
Okay, I follow you. Look at this guy's house. It looks nice.
It's beautiful.
It looks really nice. Very cool, nice entrance and everything.
So we'll have some
Romanian flag.
Romanian flag.
There we go. That's what we needed.
This is grandma's whatever
We can take a vase.
stuff. Yeah.
We don't have space for a vase.
I don't care, man.
We-
Just put it in there. Give it to some chicks. This is what I did. Carved
Oh,
whatever
you
out
carved
of wood.
Thank
This is moonshine made out of blueberries.
Blueberries.
Yeah, and this is syrup. You know, for mix it with water or something from blackberries.
Blackberries.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you guys grow them here?
Yeah, in the garden. So
Oh,
homemade.
thank
Everything
you.
is homemade.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Touristic place, whatever it's called, Felix or Lotus. US people know it as Lotus.
Okay.
It's Warm Springs and whatnot. So that's where I have a house also.
In Oradea.
And I park it over there, right now. But you know, it's because
Because
of
this is countryside.
this is countryside.
Okay, and that's like
That's
main city.
Main city.
Yeah.
And this is called Negren, like you want to call it Black Hills.
Black Hills. Okay.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
that's what you camped at, Black Hills.
Black Hills.
Yeah.
Okay. Yesterday we were in Oradea.
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 Oh.
So my great grandfather is from Oradea.
Nice.
And that's why we went there. Wow, look at this crazy saw.
I know, all homemade, all the, you know, he made some kit for, he's making actually an old window right now, and then he's using this as a kit to,
Oh, this is the putty for the glass.
putty, yeah, he's putting putty, yeah.
Filmare și filmează că e proprietate privată.
It's like,
It's
you
private.
cannot film it because it's private property. He's just kidding, he's just messing with you guys. Yeah, table saw. Oh, look at all that, he's working.
Oh,
The store one. What is he looking at?
this is the
shop, you know.
the shop.
Oh, wow. And these boards are all from here?
Yes.
Really?
Everything is from his property, yeah, up there in the forest. Yeah, chili, stejar. It's like, what's the name for the Christmas tree?
Douglas.
Like pine tree?
Pine tree, yes,
Pine
pine
tree.
tree.
Douglas.
Pine tree.
Yeah. Douglas fir. I know. He said
Douglas fir. Douglas
yes.
fir. Okay.
Douglas.
Fir, yeah.
Yeah, but it's straight and it's dry.
Yeah, that's all he did.
He dried it.
Cum l-ai uscat?
But you cut this.
Și că
He put it to dry with stuff in between
Stacked.
and all that, so
Okay.
he weathers it,
So how
whatever.
long is this dried?
Cât timp ia să se usuce?
vreo 7 ani.
7 years.
7 years dry. Wow.
Yeah.
Numai așa că mergi și-l bag la uscător.
There is also dryers, you know, but he's not going to the dryer places where to dry them automatically.
Okay,
He's just
so he cuts it into the
Yeah.
planks and then stacks them
yeah
for 7 years
for 7 years.
before building thing.
Yeah. And
Wow.
he's making furniture and stuff like that. Right now he's rebuilding an old antique window. He's gonna show it to us. Yeah.
That's Douglas.
Douglas
fir.
fir, yeah.
Douglas fir.
Yeah. Old style.
Old style,
See?
yes.
He made all this by himself. He didn't want anything. He just put it together, but you know, so he made it.
Yes. Wow.
Provides a lot, you know.
You have more things at the Hornbach here
I know,
than in
and
Germany.
yeah, I
because
know.
on the roof we needed to mount the
the top.
Starlink, and the freaking suction. I built everything in the back of the car with metric because I knew we're going to Europe. I'm like, we
Yeah,
need
you
everything
need metric, yeah.
But these damn suction cups I ordered, these Chinese suction cups, were $1.20, and in Germany we could find no store $1.20. We're in Oradea,
and then
they go to the Hornbach, and they have this whole section of like $1.20, $1.20.
You got it.
No, I like barefoot.
Eu zis că îi place în picioarele
I
goale.
like barefoot to get strong.
Da,
He's like,
acolo, pe iarbă.
maybe in the grass, he says.
But no, you need
It's good therapy for your
Yes,
nerves.
it's
Yeah,
good
it's
therapy.
okay.
Yeah. No, thank you.
It's okay. On your way to Bucharest, you're gonna the main city you're gonna hit from here on about 20 miles from here. It's called Huiedin. Hudin. That's grandma.
Hello.
Mother, yeah. It's actually a Hungarian village. Right in the middle of the town, you're gonna see the church, the big church. It's built in 800s. So can you imagine?
800.
Yeah.
800.
Yeah. Can you imagine how old that is?
It's crazy.
And we have, you know, Romania is full of old buildings. Actually, my grandparents' house next to Huiedin, it's built in 1600s.
He wants to come over
Yeah,
there.
let's see, yeah. Have a seat or something, yeah. Anyway.
Bla, 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 acolo.
Blah blah blah. Talk too much, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And what are these shingles made out of? It's just clay.
Clay or ceramic and stuff like that, yeah.
And how
yeah.
old are those, per se?
These are about 100 years old.
100 years
yeah.
old?
Yeah. So that's the old style. This is the new style over here. See the.
This metal.
Asta de metal, nu? Acoperișul, yes.
Da.
Yeah.
This metal.
yeah.
But they make it in the old style.
Yeah.
That's what I do in America's construction.
So
when I travel, I'm always like looking at the
For
different
stuff.
construction
Yeah.
style
See,
and
grandpa is
different
from
things like
Oradea.
that. From Oradea.
So
Yeah.
he-
Great grandfather.
Great grandpa. So
We
you-
found his birth certificate yesterday.
Wow.
The day
that's
before,
awesome.
I went to the
Do you know the rabbi in the town? Because I could have rabbi.
Gola.
rabbi. In the town. No.
I
Yeah,
could have
Connected.
connected. Yeah, water. This is a spring water. This is not city water or anything, you know, diluted and whatever. So it's like tested and everything. It's 100% better than any water all around. So
Okay,
I
comes
live in-
directly to the mountain.
I live, yeah, right from the spring.
I hate
We
this
have
thing
we have a. We don't pay for it. It's free, you know. We have a basin. We collected about 9
Okay.
cubic feet of water,
Okay.
and this family, my family, and this family, everybody who use it's the pressure is so strong. You can use the pressure washer with it, you know, and it's like it's that strong.
But
by
it's
pressure.
from the spring.
It's from the spring.
It's gravity.
Where
This is gravity.
yes,
pressure.
gravity pressure. We came from the spring because we cleaned the road on the way to the spring because of the bushes and and everything. So we clean it, and because we wanted to go over there every year we go. It's fine. It's free. No, we don't pay for it. Yeah, and it's tested. It's so good, you know, all the minerals and everything in it. So I love staying in the country. You know, I've been in the US for 25 years and all the junk food and everything, whatever. So, but I love staying in the country. I don't even stay in Oradea. I hate cities, you know. Over here, just birds and everything. When you wake up in the morning, air is cleaner, water is.
Yeah, but Oradea is a very peaceful
It's-
city.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's all city. You know, you've seen the architectures and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But the downtown is like really like cleaner than it's clean as Switzerland.
yes.
But they said in the town
Yeah.
it's only like 6 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like before it was a
Yeah. It
dirtier
was mess and whatever.
city.
So yeah.
But the other thing that I noticed there that's interesting to me is they're doing a lot of construction, but they're doing the construction.
Yes.
Whereas in the rest of Europe, there's a lot of construction and you never see anyone working.
Oradea is part of the big county called Bihor.
Because
The mayor of Oradea he went to New York and then he researched how New York developed over the years and he implemented the same strategy to Oradea. Now he's the chief of the county now. So he's doing all over the county the same thing. So that's where the idea came from America. See, thanks to
Yeah.
America.
Because no, it's amazing to me because I've been around Europe
Everywhere,
and always you see the construction set up,
Yeah.
never anyone doing construction.
Yeah.
And there, everyone was actually like working every corner that they had dug up. There were machines going,
Going.
operating, and like doing work.
This is homemade moonshine and has a pear in it, you know. So, yeah.
Huh.
Do you have any relatives left here in Romania that you know?
I
of?
don't know.
Probably not. Oh,
I
who
don't
knows?
know.
Yeah,
Who knows?
It's been a while.
We didn't even know the name of my great grandfather's parents
Okay.
until yesterday when I found the record.
Wow.
And the thing is, the 2 days ago, they told us that they're like, oh, this will take months to get the records.
Yeah.
And just a little bit. That's good.
Okay,
it's
El
good,
conduce,
it's
he's
good,
driving.
It's good. I gotta drive.
You good?
No,
So in Romania, it's considered rude if you refuse drinking your food, but you just tell them straight.
Yeah.
I'm used to the American
ce
stuff.
să
Hey,
scure
yeah,
acum.
yeah. He's like, why didn't you leave the water running? Because he wanted to make it colder.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they told us months to find it, and I went there yesterday morning with a bunch of chocolates and tried to pass them out. They're like, no, we can't take these.
You raise the wheels and then everything
And then all of a
happens.
sudden they're like, oh, wait a second, and they come down with the paperwork and they're like, we
Good.
found it.
Good, awesome,
I'm like, oh, it's
awesome.
amazing.
See,
I know.
if I knew
Salute.
guys, yeah, salute, exactly.
Salud.
Yeah.
His dripping glass.
Yeah, that means bounty. If I knew you guys are here, I would have talked to the rabbi, and then he's connected. He would have.
Tu nu vrei cafea?
This,
Doamna e norome.
she's the daughter-in-law, Andrea.
Andreea,
Connor
Andreea,
Nice to
and
meet you. Julio.
Julio.
vorbești engleză?
Vorbește engleză.
Nu prea.
Not really.
Okay. Wait, but this is your father.
No,
No.
this is my neighbor.
Neighbor.
But we're like family
Ah,
here, in
okay.
a small
Okay.
community.
Small
so
town,
yeah,
small
yeah. This is another neighbor, and the house over there, I bought it in 2013.
Okay.
No, 2003 with $5,000.
5,000.
It has about 5 acres of land, and I
In
have
2003.
in 2003.
And what is it worth in
Right now it's
Yeah, I'm
about
okay.
50,000 euros.
50,000.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah,
Wasser.
it's up.
Wasser better.
Water.
Water.
Yeah, e vor apă. Mai bine
We
apă.
don't drink.
Dar de ce nu lăsa să cure acolo?
Da, o să zic, why didn't you let it run? Ok, deschide apa.
Lasă să cure să vină rea.
Water, man, I'm telling you. I'm not used to this.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because in America everything you have to make sure you have to pay for it.
Sau cafea?
Cafea vrei? Coffee? Hey guys, coffee? Yes, please.
Eu vreau
cafea.
una.
What is there milk in here?
Da,
What
da,
I,
is in
I
here?
pus lapte în el sau nu?
Nu, nu.
No milk. Milk is on the side.
Milk,
is on the side.
Okay, but it's just coffee.
Just coffee, plain
because I'm
coffee.
allergic to dairy.
To dairy. That,
Fără
no,
lapte,
there is
fără-
no milk in
It's
it.
just coffee.
Yeah, just
E
coffee.
simplu.
I come from the land of the coffee.
Oh, there you go.
Colombia.
Yeah.
N-are
Colombia.
zahăr, n-are nimic.
Yeah. El e alergic la lapte, știi, la produse de
Eu
lapte
nu
și de-aia
pun
întreba-
nimic, nici
Yeah.
zahăr, nici...
The lady of the house says no sugar, no milk, nothing in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Some
It's the
Baileys or
first time drinking coffee in like maybe 15 years.
Oh, really?
Și eu sunt alergic, dar la lapte e mamă.
He's allergic of the mother's milk.
Yeah. Too much titty.
Yeah, too much. Pune-le niște apă, că vrea Julio wants some water.
Dar nu vreau să...
E okay cu suc nowadays, like, nah, forget about suc. Too toxic.
Yeah,
e prea, too many chemicals.
Yes.
Deci numai apă.
Apă, yeah.
Sau apă minerală.
This is,
dacă vrei.
we have also mineral water if you want to, but from store. Mineral,
From
the
store.
bubbly whatever water
Yeah.
if you want. So.
But this is from the spring.
Free, this is exactly
Yeah,
from the
so
spring.
that's-
But ice.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But the bacteriological aspect of
We
it
have
is-
special filters.
Oh, you filter it?
Yeah, we did. We filter it and everything,
Oh,
and
okay.
we filter it over there at the basin, and then on the way
Cool.
down we have another station. We filter it there,
Very
and then
cool.
every house filters it before it gets into the house too.
Oh, okay.
So we have 3 sets of filters for bacteria, for dirt, for whatever. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we have in the car we have like a
Special
canteen,
clean- yeah.
but it has a filter.
Filter, yeah.
So anywhere in the world we go, we can filter.
No, I'm okay. No coffee for me.
But I want to build in the back like a water, filter system.
Oh, yeah,
And when
yeah.
I was in the U.S., I ordered some stainless steel, and they bent it, super expensive.
Oh.
And I went to go pick it up, and I'm like, oh, this is too heavy.
Yeah.
And it's like 70 pounds before putting the water in.
kilos.
Like 30
35,
kilos.
30 kilos,
30
yeah.
kilos.
30 kilos.
I'm like, no way, it's too heavy. Because
point-
already right now with all of the gear we have in the car, it's like when you go on the highway and you're moving, the tail kind of does a little,
Oh, yeah,
a little
you're
bit,
right.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Now the car got used to it, but when we first started I think the computer like learns it. But when we first started in the U.S. going down to California, it was like, I'm going down the road and I turn a little bit,
And
and
then-
it's like, woo!
Yeah, you got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Why you have both cameras going? You just need one, no?
That's fine, just for the just for fun.
It's okay. You guys okay to be on the channel?
No privacy. Yeah, please, please
Okay.
put us on.
Oh,
put
I'm
us
okay.
on.
No sugar,
biggie.
no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no biggie.
Tastes better the
Yeah,
coffee.
Oh, you put the ice in there.
Yeah, in the drink. You know, I'm used to US. Everything is with ice over there. So people here think that
He's
ice.
American now.
Yeah, people think ice over here will make you sick. You know,
Yeah.
even AC in the car will make you sick. So I'm like, I'm always battling with them.
I like the AC in the car, but I don't drink with ice.
Oh, okay,
I don't
that's
drink
good.
with
That's
ice.
healthy,
Yeah.
actually. They say.
But
Yeah.
in the US, you go like skiing,
Yeah.
and then people will drink ice in the ski slopes. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
Mother.
It's crazy.
His
Nice
mother,
to meet you.
grandma,
Hello,
Elena.
Hello.
Elena, her name is Elena.
Elena.
Bună.
Bună, ai văzut că
How,
știe.
how do you say nice to meet you in Romanian?
Um,
Pare bine.
îmi pare bine.
O
Îmi
nepoată.
pare bine.
Yeah.
Îmi pare bine.
Spune, aveți și noi o nepoată în America.
He has a niece in the US.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
În ce stat? Mai știu
În
oare?
New Jersey oare?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Haide.
Yeah, where the all the
Cred că știi
mafia.
mai bine Viorica.
All the mafioso live in New Jersey.
Yes.
So when you come back, do you turn back through Romania or not? Maybe
I don't know
different
the
route.
plan. I don't
Come
know
back.
the plan.
Come back. We'll treat you.
Okay.
În septembrie
Appreciate it.
vine încoace.
She's coming in
August.
September.
September.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Okay.
huge community of Romanians in US.
Yes,
so
yeah.
even there in Oregon, where I live, there are about 250,000 Romanians. Yeah,
Really.
so a lot of them.
But so one thing I noticed, you know, RAKIYAH, is it seemed like there was a lot of young, like 17 years and younger, and a lot of older, like 40, 50 years and older, but they're missing the in between.
It's out working, like in Germany, England, whatever. They're out working somewhere in Europe to make more money because minimum income over here is about $300 per month. So you cannot live with that. So then they go to Germany, whatever, work for like 2,000 euros per month.
Ce
or
va
something, you know, so try to.
Because the other thing
Dacă
is
deschide-o, mă.
there's a lot of really nice houses and really nice cars in RAKIYAH.
See, that's another thing. Real estate in Romania, everybody owns their place over here. There is nobody well, recently they do buys through the banks, but before it was like, you know, his father left the house, he left the house to the son and everything. So probably 90% of Romania it's owned. It's not through the banks.
Huh.
That's why. But it took a few generations to get here, you know.
Ți-a pe Viorica mea și cafei.
You've seen already all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But one guy I met was from South Carolina, a Romanian guy, and he said there's a lot of like what do you call them, gypsy palaces on the outside of town. And he said no one knows like where they got the money, but they have the money.
A gypsy will steal, will beg, will do anything but not work. You know, that's the in Huedin that I told you about it. When you enter, it's about 20 miles from here. You'll see it's the biggest city from here. You'll see left and right the palaces. You'll see them, and they have the Mercedes insignia on the house. They have the Gucci insignia on the house. They try to show off, you know. So you'll see them.
But where are they making the money?
In Europe, all these countries, whatever, like Germany, England, whatever, Austria, were not stealing, begging, whatever.
Stealing?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. A gypsy will never work. They say, gypsies, they say, we're originally from India, and we were at origin, we were a tribe of warriors hired as mercenaries by the Indian king to fight with Ottomans. But they lost the war, and the Ottomans followed them and tried to kill them, and that's how they spread all over Europe. That was like 300-400 years ago, you know. So now every country has a lot of gypsies, especially in Romania. But they say we're proud warriors. We will never work. We'll beg, we'll steal, we'll do anything else, but we'll never work. So, yeah,
that's the origin of
that's
the
gypsies.
gypsy.
The gypsies. And there is actually a tribe in India today called Tsigan. The name for gypsy, actually, the original name from India or of their tribe is called Tsigan. So there is even today a tribe where they came from called Tsigani there in India today. So yeah. You'll see a lot of them. Stay away from them if you can. If you see them and wanna, don't mingle with them, because they're usually out.
Hai la masă, nu sta acolo.
So, and they even told me, look, we can spot you a mile away. I said, why?
Spun-o pe link.
Because you're
Mare
not,
dacă aveți, are
you don't have the
O bere?
Romanian style anymore. So they'll spot you a mile away. They'll know you're
Yeah.
an American, you know, and stuff like that. So they'll,
Yeah.
especially this, the car.
Car, yeah.
But you don't mingle into the bad areas and you're fine. Like you did last night over here, safe.
Yeah, that's where we hide into the.
Yeah.
He looks on the GPS and
Yeah.
found the spot. He goes, and the
I'll
hills
be very
there. I
well.
think maybe it's. But so
Un
is
truc ar avea la
everything
mine.
owned in Romania, or is there like open space, like
Even
in
if
the
it's
US?
on, even if it's
Dacă
on,
nu, cu
you
mașini.
can park on it. You see, you'll meet people like us. We don't give a crap. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, feel free, use it, whatever. Make campfires, whatever. We don't care because we're not as strict as not, you know, like US. Oh, I'm gonna shoot you. You're on my property or something. No, not like that. There is not that mentality, unless you really go into like fenced areas or something. But over here, you go like, I don't know, 50 miles from here up in the woods and it's still open land and nobody cares. Yeah, so
But
you-
someone owns it.
Someone owns it. Yeah, it's now it's on. Before it was owned by the state, you know, communists and all that. But now they divided back to the people. They used to have it before, so now you know everybody has its own. It's private owned now. There are some fields that are like
Private.
no like
Public.
city property or something where they usually have the cows or something or whatever,
Noroc.
pastures and whatnot. But
Pardon?
even there you say
Noroc.
Noroc means like good
Cheers.
luck.
Good
Like
luck.
cheers, yeah.
Noroc.
Yeah,
Noroc.
noroc, yeah,
Noroc.
yeah.
Noroc.
Like salute, yeah.
Noroc.
Salute, noroc, yes. Ooh, I'm already buzzed. I'm not used to this. I mean, I drink but occasionally, you know, and they drink like non-stop. Any beer?
Oh, no, thank you.
No. Colombia, you said, eh?
Colombia.
Ah,
Latin America.
Nice,
Și poate că nu
nice.
ferice.
He's my cameraman, if you can tell.
Cool, yes. yes,
De acolo în
Yeah,
pahar, dacă vrei.
awesome.
You see the videos on
Yeah, I look at
Instagram?
it and yeah.
It's some crazy stuff, huh?
It is. I love it. You gotta post now some Romanian stuff.
Yes, for sure. So the western front of Ukraine,
Yes.
like
So-
getting in, what's the situation like getting into the,
You're fine.
the border? and
At the
all
border, they're gonna stop you. They're gonna ask you. Usually, they don't have border security anymore. They have military. But they
Okay.
say, hey, I'm, with whatever, we're doing this, we're visiting, and we want to go just about 50 kilometers and then come back, and stuff like. Because of course,
La Tiret.
if further you go into the country, the dangerous can be, especially because you're, American car and whatnot. Even though Ukrainians won't do anything to you, Russians, they have Russian people all over whatever Ukraine, they will try to. At least steal your car or something, whatever. Especially being Americans, because they think the Americans are sponsoring, the Ukrainians to fight against the Russians.
What if we put a sign on the roof to the satellites
Yeah.
that says
We love Putin.
subscribe in
Yeah.
Russian
Yeah, or
with the channel
something,
name,
Yeah. No, but you're safe. I would say, at least 500 miles into the country from the western side into the center,
Okay.
you're safe.
But who in that area, if we come across, who's more dangerous, some Ukrainians or the Russians in
You won't find, supposedly you won't find Russians on this side of the country,
Supposedly, yeah.
and then Ukrainians are okay. There might be some crazy Ukrainians, but stick with the main cities. you
But
know?
like, if we put a sign on the roof,
Yeah,
do we need to put a Romanian flag or do we need to put Yati
Drive here.
Putin?
yeah, well, whatever,
Who-
something. Yeah,
What's gonna be safer,
Fuck
you know?
you, Putin, or something. Exactly.
No, I'm good. I'm driving.
Io
I'm
tre
driving.
secondo
I'm
che
driving.
io so che, no, I'm fine. Yeah,
But what is inside of that?
it's
Beer.
a pear.
A pear.
Yeah.
And it adds
Flour,
like they chop it a little bit.
Here.
No,
Aici.
they try to. I think I was cum ai băgat
Au
para aia?
crescut-o cu...
Ai crescut-o în
A
el?
crepat sticla.
No, he's like I cracked the bottle now. I think what they do is they put the
grow, I
bottle
mean.
on the pear when it's small on the
Okay.
tree, and then they let it grow on it. They
No
keep
way.
the bottle over there, and the
Când
pear grows
crește, bani
in.
acolo. Solezi.
Yeah, you tied it,
Crește acolo
and
și
it
după aia...
grows into the bottle. Not with moonshine. They put the moonshine after.
yeah.
So they just put the bottle on the pear when it's small, and the
In the tree.
in the tree,
Hanging in the tree.
hanging
Yeah,
on the
yes,
tree.
yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
But it's it just adds flavor.
flavor.
Do-
That's all. Yeah.
12-14 ani.
12, 14 years old, moonshine. It's aged. Homemade. He has the... Unde ai
14
cazanul?
years
He
old.
has a
Unde ai
still.
cazanul? He has a still. Over here, he has a still, yeah. So. Yeah.
And I saw there were some berries in the field there, like
Yeah.
some little red berries. What
Yeah.
are those?
Alea roșii,
Alambic acolo.
cum se numesc alea roșii care cresc acolo?
Mm-hmm.
They call it wild grapes, but it's not grape, you know. Fructe roșii au văzute acolo.
Caderi.
Da, like wild grape, but it's whatever, you know.
Stai cum le zice în...
Yeah. But
În termen
we
mai...
do have blackberries right now in my garden, growing right now. I mean, are they ripe already? Cum is blackberries? It's okay? They're getting there yet.
This is your son?
No, this
No.
is my nephew.
Nephew? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't have any kids. I've been married in US, but we divorced, so she wanted to stay there. I came back. Actually, I came back to Romania to visit my mom when the pandemic started in 2019 for Christmas, and I couldn't fly back because of the planes. You know, they didn't fly back to America. And I used to work for the city hall in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon. And I called them and I said, hey, what are you guys gonna do? Gonna fire me, put me on, on unemployment or something? It's like, hey, you know what? Since you've been working with us, you never apply for the sabbatical year. I said, okay. I applied for it and they gave it to me. So I stayed 1 year, like 80% of my salary,
Oh, wow.
So that was
goes
cool.
far here.
Yeah. And then I applied for unemployment for another year, so it was okay. But now I'm not flying back anymore because we were like 30. I was one of the managers. We were 30 managers working for a city hall, and then there was only 4 left. So I knew I'm not gonna get the post back at the same position. Maybe something else, and I said, you know what? It's okay now. I made enough in US now to retire to Romania. So and my family being here, my mom is 72. I said, I'm just gonna stay here. But I'm a citizen. I can go back anytime I want. So,
yeah. But how were you born here, or you were born in the
I
US?
was born in here. I went to America in '96 to a Christian college in Cincinnati, Ohio. Actually, I can be a priest too, but I never did it. I work in a medical field for about 10 years, and then I work manager for the city hall. I was regional manager for Hertz car rentals, and all that. So I mean, I did everything I could, to survive over there. So. Yeah.
But how was the pandemic here versus the U.S.? Like, were people
worse? In US was more relaxed. Over here was like strict and everything.
More strict.
No, nobody was allowed on the streets at night and everything. Or if you want to travel, you have to have a special permit and everything. So apply online for it and all that. I didn't care because I have the Jeep with US plates on it, and I was traveling back and forth. And when they see this big, huge green Jeep, military edition, Oscar Mike, whatever. So it was limited edition, made only for military. I bought it from a friend of mine.
What year is it?
2013. Yeah.
I don't know the model.
I'll show you on my pictures. And then when they saw me, the police, when they saw me on the road, they were like, they thought I'm from NATO or something.
They thought you were okay.
They didn't even stop me or anything.
Yeah.
I was lucky that way. Yeah. I tried to take advantage of both of the.
Oh, for sure.
Whatever works.
But most people in Romania got vaccinated or not vaccinated?
Yes, kind of forcibly vaccinated.
Forcibly vaccinated.
Yes. Okay, you want to vaccinate, but it's your choice. Okay, fine, but then you cannot go buy food or grocery or stuff like that. So I'm like, I was sick and tired trying to go to a coffee shop or something like Starbucks, and they were like, well, are you vaccinated? No. Well, we cannot serve you. I said, fine, serve me on the patio outside. No, we can't. I said, mother, father.
But most people here actually got it, or they just got a paper?
Most people got it over here. Yeah, it was free. You don't have to pay for it. Scroll to the left or whatever, to the right. That's the Jeep I bought.
Oh, wow.
It's called Oscar Mike Edition. It was only 200 cars were made like this.
Wow.
See, everything is metal. Look at the
bumpers.
Bumpers and everything, yes.
This video is brought to you by smash that subscribe button. And when you're done with that, slay the like button. Well, so the insurance I have is actually a European insurance from the Netherlands.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it in Netherlands, that's cool.
Yeah.
Romanians, they don't have that option.
I can give you the name of the lady in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands,
because she gave me the insurance, and it's specific insurance for U.S. registered cars in Europe.
Okay.
And she gave me like a 3-month or a 6-month.
Send that info to me, and I'll talk to her, because I might get cheaper through Netherlands than US. Even the
But
US
how much is your per year?
It's $80
per year.
Yeah.
And with the endorsement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think mine was $850 for 6 months.
Okay, I see.
Because I tried to get Progressive wouldn't even cover the Lamborghini, at least what I found,
Okay.
because it's too expensive.
I don't know what's going on right now. I did this policy about 2 years ago, and it was better, I think, back then. Now probably it got worse during the years. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it would be nice to have full coverage, especially driving around and go to Ukraine. If someone steals it,
with
like,
this car especially, yeah.
because right now if I crash it, like, fuck.
I know. Hey, do you want your car to be stolen?
No.
No.
Because I have no insurance.
It's okay.
You know?
We'll work something out. No, just kidding.
But no, I need to find, and I can't find. There was a company in the U.S., Clements, that writes for the Lloyd's of London.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't insure it because it's too expensive.
Because it's a luxury car.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised because Lloyd's of London will make a policy, will insure you even for the. I want to insure this fly on the wall. They'll do it. They'll make a policy as long as you pay for it. You know.
Yeah.
I wanna insure my little nail or something. They'll do it. They'll make a policy
So
for.
maybe I haven't gotten the right agent.
I don't know. Maybe I heard they're the oldest in the business. So they've been insuring ships. They were traveling from England to U.S. back and forth. That's how old they are. You know?
Yeah.
So they will make a policy for any
everything.
kind of situation
Nice
if you
coffee.
want to. I don't know. Yeah.
Every day?
You
want some
no,
more?
it's okay.
No?
Oh, a little bit more,
A
yeah.
little bit more? Oh, ok. O zis că mai vrea un pic. Yeah. Spune lui Vio, da.
Bine.
Wife is coming.
I can go to the kitchen.
Du-te go into the kitchen. Just,
Perfect.
yeah. Zic, vreau cafea. Vreau cafea.
Vreau cafea.
Numai să fie acolo.
Să fie acolo. Just,
Că maica mea nu știe.
yeah, vreau cafea.
And most people in Romania speak any Russian, or they speak more English?
Okay, the older generations were forced until 1980.
Dacă vin eu, mamă.
1990 they were forced to study Russian in school.
Okay.
I was one of the lucky generations that they didn't force me. My brother, 5 years older, it was mandatory. Now, I was able to choose between French and German, so I took French.
Okay.
And then English I learned from computers, games, online, and stuff like that. Even before I went to US in '96, I was speaking English. There was
But he speaks German, Russian.
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 He understands and speaks Russian. Yeah. So, do you speak English a little bit and what? French or German? Just English. Yeah. Everywhere in Romania, if you speak English, you're fine.
Yeah, it seems like people are very friendly. and
Especially
speak a
young
lot of
generations, you'll be able to. Yeah, so no worries there. If you go to Bucharest, try to stay away from the ghetto areas outside. You'll see the neighborhoods, so you're fine. There are still some places where they might spot you, and they're. See, even stealing a car today is not as big as it used to be because of the GPS and everything. So they'll have to be so specialized. The ones that will want to steal your car will be so specialized they can disconnect all the GPSs and everything. And those are Romanian thieves are not that high, Yeah, so that's good. So you're fine. You're fine. But Ukraine might be a different story. Stick with the main cities, churches and whatnot. Try to find Jewish community if you can, And I'm here to film about the war, make movies and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then don't mingle too long in one place.
Areas.
Yeah.
Move along.
Yeah, just move along. So
Yeah.
if you want to go,
Because what I want to do with the car is to go out front of Andrew Tate's house in
oh,
Bucharest
go
and camp out front of his
Yes,
house
and
and
film
barbecue
and
on the car and everything like
all my
that.
friends in here, look, go to Bucharest, talk to me. Okay, whatever, sure. And he's free now. He had some issues, legal issues,
So
but now
free.
for Romanian side of the issues are okay now, are resolved.
You
There is
okay?
some British
Yeah.
issues,
Perfect.
some lawsuits and some
But
US
he
lawsuits
can't leave Romania
for now.
for now. That's why we want to go fast,
Go,
like to
go,
Bucharest,
go,
go in
and
front of the
film,
house,
yeah,
film everything. in
yeah,
front.
yeah.
Maybe he comes in waves.
Yeah,
who
sure.
knows?
Maybe, yeah. Sure.
never know.
They're both like
To
so
work.
cool. I mean, you'll see.
Yeah, and you show up with a Lamborghini,
Yeah,
maybe
of
it opens
course,
doors.
yeah.
You never know.
Do that. Yeah.
Bă, ăștia cred că cum e ăla ni la noi, cum îi zice? Îi face pe
Internet.
TVR1, TVR2.
Da. Mhm.
What internet speed does he have up here in the mountains, or do you have?
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Try to connect to mine. Do you have a Wi-Fi on? Let's see if we can get mine.
Because in Oradea,
Uh-huh.
I had faster speed than I have in my freaking house in the US.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Some places. Mine is called DGUHDE. Try to connect to that, and I'll give you the password. If you see it from here, but I don't know if he knows the password for his son is not at home.
Is Bulzen home or Alin
Alin,
too?
tu știi Andreea știe parola la internet aici, că ei vor să se conecteze la Wi-Fi.
I don't think he has a password.
Eu știu, dar nu e așa că...
Oh, it's not. You try. Yeah, I see. There is no security
There's
on
no
it.
password. Yeah,
Try Alin
it's
2
in the
or
mountains.
something.
Why?
Eu...
Yeah, try Alin 2. Yeah.
There's no password.
There is no password.
All
So
right,
you're
let's.
good.
Wait, let me.
Alo.
I'm already connected to it.
Yeah, me too.
If you go in the big cities, usually cities have free internet in Romania, all the cities, but it probably is not as fast as you want it to. Starbucks, every Starbucks you see stop by and they have good internet. Malls, they might have.
Da, la
also,
cum se
The
află?
center of the city has
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Cum?
Cum se află ăsta?
Internetul?
Oh.
L-au găsit, s-o conectat, nici nu mai trebuie parolă, da. Yeah.
Mă
Yeah,
bucur.
it's decent.
It's
It's like
decent.
12 megabits
12.
a second,
Yeah.
17, something like that.
Try mine.
Upload?
Try mine.
Yeah, what's yours saying?
Is the DG whatever? Hold on, let me see. Wi-Fi.
Dar nu are, nu.
Yeah, it's 17 down, 6.5 up.
Okay.
That's pretty good for countryside.
Yeah. And it probably fluctuates.
Yeah.
Depends on. I don't even see mine.
Auzi,
Uh,
eu nu...
see.
Cum coborări mai jos,
When you go further down,
pe
on the
stânga,
left,
mai sunt
there is.
la mine, știi?
Oh yeah, okay. There
Din
is.
America,
Oh, somebody's visiting right now
Londra,
from US in London. Another neighbor over here down the street. First house you see when you
Cobor,
go on
pe
the left.
locul drept,
On the
stânga.
left, on the left, there is also from US people visiting their relatives
Okay.
and whatnot. So
Okay.
yeah,
Românul,
went to Romanian guy went to US. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. In the small village.
Can you imagine? Yeah, what are the odds?
But what's the population of this
Cât e
village?
populația de Greniului? Aproximativ.
2000,
2,000 people.
2500, 2700, pe acolo. pe unde.
2,500, but
Very
the thing
small.
is,
Small.
yeah, small. But the thing is, they're spread all over the hills. See, you're gonna
E
see.
mare.
It's spread on about, I want to say, 50 miles all around.
Okay.
Avem 150 de kilometri numai drum,
150 kilometers of roads,
pietruit.
rock roads. You know, not the asphalt and whatnot. So all around, all the hills and everything.
hills,
So
yeah.
the main population here in the main area is probably 1,000, and another 1,500 are spread all over the hills.
So with your Jeep, can you get tires
yes.
here, or you have to ship them
Yeah,
in?
well, the first thing I was like, oh shit, I cannot buy tires in Romania. And then I went to the dealer and they found I found them in
Similar
Germany, similar in Germany, and they shipped them through a warehouse from Poland.
Okay.
And actually for 4 tires there are like 50 off-road, 50 whatever you don't
Okay.
count. It was 4,000 lei, which is about $800.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, score. Better
Yeah,
for
no, it's not bad.
instead of shipping them from only the shipping would have been probably double the price. So I'm like, yeah.
Because when I first was bringing the car over, I got a quote from the Lamborghini in Berlin and the Lamborghini in Leipzig, and it was like 9,000 euros. And I was like, they make them in Italy.
Yeah.
I can get them for 3,200 in the US.
Yeah.
And I ended up finding a small shop in where was it in? In Berlin.
Yes.
Reifen
Dresden,
discount.
yeah?
Dresden, yeah.
And it was, what did it cost? 2,700
See, there you
euros?
go.
2,800
Cool.
euros? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And it was an Albanian,
Yeah.
shop, and they
as
it
long
was
as
the
as
exact
long as they
tires,
work,
and
yeah, why not?
they put
Might
them
as
on.
well,
and-
yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
But I'm a little worried going on, rocky
Off-roads,
roads and
yeah,
stuff.
I know
I want
that.
to have a second set for
Yeah.
things. But like, there's going to be some roads we go to that are going to be
Leave your
sketchy.
car here. We'll go back to Oradea. Leave your car here. I'll give you my Jeep. Go to Ukraine and whatnot, and come back.
No,
and
but the whole point is to take the
I
Lamborghini.
know. I know. Just
To
kidding.
take it, it's going to be the most traveled Lamborghini in
Ah,
the
true.
world.
In the world.
Yeah.
Cheers, noroc. Cheers, yeah, noroc.
I'm
noroc.
finished. Man.
Yeah.
No, it's good, it's good. No, I'm driving.
El conduce.
No, no sleep.
So you got
Stai
your...
10 secunde.
We have to go to Bucharest.
Mâine.
To
Mâine,
Bucharest.
tomorrow, sleep here tonight.
No, we have to go to Bucharest.
Trebuie să merg la
Mâine.
București.
No.
Tomorrow, he says, tomorrow.
No. We have to go to Bucharest.
If the cop stops you, ever, just vrei să mergi, că te duce ea. Nu? Okay. He needs to go to Cluj. Okay. The main city, the big
Cluj.
city is Cluj. So he's from Cluj-Napoca. He has to take the train to Cluj, whatever. In Romania, it's faster to take the train. 1 hour and 8 minutes from here to Oradea by train. 1 hour and 30 minutes by car. So it's like, you know, people use public transportation mostly because it's...
How were the young girls in Cluj?
Oh. Shut up. Hey, I'm dating a 22 years old right now, and I'm 48. So,
Okay.
and I'm telling you, it's just, you know, it's crazy in Romania. So,
But
yeah.
they're better in Cluj than
Oh,
Oradea.
yeah.
Because there were really beautiful girls in Oradea, but they're not a lot.
Student town.
Student
Și
town.
dacă vreau, nu vreau.
Oh wow.
Rice, you know, like what you would call it, the
Sausage.
bine,
Și la băiat.
sausage, homemade
Is
sausage
there
too.
is there any
Dairy
dairy
products?
in
Nu
here?
vreți și voi.
Are
Are
lapte ceva
are
la
ceva
căldură?
lapte în ea? No, no dairy.
No butter?
Nu unt,
Să
nu
legume, orez și
vegetables, rice
rice
and
and that's
and
sare și piper.
salt and pepper.
And no
Yeah.
soy.
Nu ai soia
No,
în ea,
no.
nu.
Nu.
We don't
Cheese.
cook with soy. Nu ai brânză, n-ai nimic.
Dar n-are
lapte.
ghiuveci.
No dairy products in it.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Mulțumesc.
What do you call that rice food?
Vezi că-
Southern American food. What
Hey.
is
Lasă-l-i
rice?
pace.
Deci că e nevasta.
She's yours?
American
Maybe she comes with us. We're gonna take her
Ok.
in the car.
Mandia
It's
paisa.
okay.
Yeah.
Similar, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Tell her we're gonna take her with us on the trip.
O să
To
te ia
cook.
cu ei că
Mă
să le
duc și
faci
le aduc și
mâncare, sigur.
pâine.
Da.
Ce-o zis?
O să te
Hey.
ia cu tine ca să le faci
Ai,
mâncare.
Ok.
Voi.
Ok, iau, take her, no problem.
Luca, nu vrei.
Ba da, să te ducă ea la
And you grow the peppers here?
Oh yeah, everything is homemade.
Homemade.
Yes,
Delicious.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Cum?
Wow.
Delicious.
What is it called?
Mulțumesc.
Where you guys take the eggplants, the peppers and the tomatoes and you cook
Piper,
them
sare, nu vrei.
and then you peel the skin off
Zakuska.
and then you
Zakuska.
cook it and mix it and it's like a
Zakuska.
dip. Zakuska.
Zakuska.
Ah, nu,
Zakuska.
nu.
Yeah, like
That
baba
stuff is
ganoush,
so
but it
good.
has the
Or
bell
vinete.
peppers and everything in it.
That's original from Romania.
And
Yeah.
it takes
Okay.
so long.
Yeah.
So in America, I have this whole garden that I grew at my old house. After going to Serbia and having the zakuska. And I was like, all right, I got to make this whole thing. So I grew these eggplants and I grew the peppers and all that. And I had like maybe 2 or 3 eggplants and a couple peppers. And I was like, wow, I'm going to make this big thing. And I spent like 6 hours making it. And I maybe had enough, like this much. Enough for the cup. And I was like, oh.
You need a bag full of eggplant. You
That
need
big.
a bunch of bell peppers and walnut. So yeah, and onions and walnut. Auzi, voi aveți zacuscă făcută de casă?
Bă, nu știu dacă mai este, dar...
What? And this
Da,
is a
pig.
pig? This is like a
It's sausage. I think it's made from. Din ce ai făcut cârnațul ăsta? Nu mai știu. Cârnațul care îl mâncă ei. Din ce ai făcut?
Da, bine, mă, din carne.
He's like a beef and pig probably together or something like that. Yeah.
You have a lot of words
Yeah.
like Spanish, no?
Yeah.
Words that Spanish, Italian.
Romanian language is a Latin-based language.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
similar words like in Latin, like casa, pero, caro, verde, whatever.
Okay.
And exactly the same, you know. So it's like when a Spanish guy speaks, we can understand probably 80% of what he says,
can
and
get-
vice versa. You know.
Yeah.
Am
So,
o gură, una mică.
just a little one.
I want to
okay.
enjoy the nice mineral spring water.
Yeah, el vrea să se bucure de apa bună a voastră, zice.
Dar ea mai avem mai multă.
He's like, we have a lot of that.
Perfect, I take it.
Auzi, ai ceva zacuscă de casă, dacă nu sun pe mami, că o zis că și el a vrut să facă zacuscă în America și nu i-a ieșit. Mai ai, dacă nu îi spun, o sun pe
Am un
mami.
borcan,
And they
dar
cook
nu-i chiar
the
ok,
bread here?
Nu-mi place, mai bine.
Yeah.
You cook the bread?
Ai făcut,
make
da,
the bread?
ai făcut și pâine de casă, da, ai făcut-o,
nu.
ai făcut-o.
De data asta nu.
Not this time, but she usually cooks the home,
De
okay.
data asta
Yeah.
nu.
But she doesn't know the ingredients on the bread.
Știi ce a avut în pâinea? Flour, cu ce e făcută pâinea? Știi cu
Ce e făcută? Cu apă, sare, drojdie și...
Water, salt, flour and...
Asta e
But it could
diciucea.
have butter maybe.
Crezi că are unt în ea?
Nu, nici
No,
vorbă.
she says no wanted.
No.
Mami,
Oh,
ai
nu.
ceva zacuscă pe acolo, pe acasă?
For sure, no better.
Nu
Uite-te
are
să
un.
vezi dacă
How
are
do you say
borcan de
no?
zacuscă.
Nu.
No.
No.
How do you say yes?
Da.
De 100% nu.
Nu-i bai, nu-i
Nu
bai.
Nu.
and da.
Un
Nu.
borcan de
Nu,
zacuscă
da.
să le dăm, că el a făcut săracul
No, butter,
dincolo în
okay.
America și nu i-a ieșit.
Okay,
Sus că-i place dacă este
Plăcere.
borcan. Bine,
But
bai.
the older generation,
Mulțumesc
they
pentru bună.
they like speaking Russian or no?
No,
it
they
was
hate
like an
Russians.
occupied language.
Yeah, we were occupied by Russians, and it was enforced on us. We hate Russians. Well, not Russians. We hate their
Dacă știam că am
government.
musafiri, le făceam pâine de casă, da.
She said, if I knew you will have
will be
guests,
guests.
she would have baked homemade bread.
Ah,
Yeah.
Când mai veniți pe aici?
Next time.
next time, next time we call first. Yeah.
Give a call.
We don't just invade like the Russians.
Yeah, exactly.
Hai că spun și ție.
Nu trebuie.
E sigur, mă?
Pune mă.
Da, bine, dacă nu vrei.
Dar ce? Exact. Yeah. I call my mom and ask her if she has some zakuska, homemade zakuska. She says she's gonna look and see. Yeah,
Wow.
zakuska, so you can take it on the road.
I found some at the grocery store yesterday, and I ate the whole can in
Yeah,
one
I know.
day. It's amazing. It takes so long to make, but it tastes so good.
Yeah.
It's
Da, e
amazing. No, it's good.
un fel de
It's good. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, she's coming with us.
O zis că o ia cu ei. Pe nevastă ta.
Ha?
Ok.
Tell her to prepare some cans because we're taking her
Să
for a few
pregătească niște
months.
borcane.
Voi mi-au să niște
Can some
americani
food for
ca
you.
cum îi zic.
Okay, sure, no problem. We're gonna trade. You bring some Americans when you come. More Americans.
Delicious.
But
Poftă bună.
did you like Oregon?
Poftă bună, it
Very-
means like,
Super liberal in Oregon, no?
știi ce? Poftă bună?
Okay, poftă bună is the word we use in English. Will be like enjoy your meal.
Yes.
But
Poftă bună.
poftă bună, word by word, means good appetite.
Good
Have a
appetite.
good appetite.
Porta bună.
Yeah,
Poftă
it's
bună.
like.
Porta bună.
Poftă
Yeah, but
bună.
it's like enjoy your meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Porta bună. And as soon as we learn Romanian, we're going to be in Bulgarian. As soon as we
Yes.
learn Bulgarian, we're going to be in Ukraine. And as soon as we, it's difficult.
It's like in French, bon appétit. You know, when you go to restaurants, they say bon appétit, enjoy your meal. We have poftă bună, the same thing.
Ia, câtă mai este zacuscă,
That's homemade zakuska.
Na,
Oh, wow.
You put it on a
Some
spread,
bread.
put it on a bread and eat it. She says it's all yours.
asta e ok, dar numai
Mulțumesc.
cu plăcere.
You're
Plăcere
welcome.
means thanks.
Plăcere.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
That's Italian, no?
But does it, how do
Piacere.
you say
Like
welcome again?
plăcere.
Cu
Cu
plăcere.
plăcere.
Cu plăcere.
Yes.
But it's
With-
welcome or it's please? How do you
It's
say
with-
please?
Te rog.
Te rog.
No, cu
Okay, so
plăcere.
it's two different
Yeah.
words.
Cu plăcere is with pleasure. My pleasure. you
Ah,
know?
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in Italian it's my piacere, con piacere.
Because a lot of languages,
almost the
when you
same
say, you know, with pleasure, it's like the same thing as please.
Please. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in
Da.
Spanish is placer. Un
Placer. Yeah, placer, sì.
It's
Yeah.
Or do you guys say a la orde all the time? In Colombia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a la orden.
Even though it's not homemade cooked bread, it's still made in the homemade style, you know.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
just-
wow.
They have bakeries and stuff like that. They make this bread like country style. Yeah. It's
Not
like
factory.
Not like factory stuff. You know, nothing over here. It's industrial.
There's no Wonder Bread.
Yeah, exactly.
Good?
See, I get that.
Yes.
I get that, but they don't. So.
Yeah, all right. They don't understand the Wonder Bread.
Ce-au zis o glumă și n-am înțeles-o?
Wonder Bread e un brand de pâine. Pâine, see bread.
Yeah.
Pane. Pâine.
Pâine.
It's
Yeah.
like shitty bread. It's like plastic.
Ah, ok.
It's like plastic.
Ok, ok.
Yeah.
Dă și la colegul tău, nu mânca tu tot.
It's like, give it to your friend too.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks.
No problem. He was
Glumesc.
He's joking. Glumesc means I'm joking. Yeah.
But there's a lot of groceries here in town, or if you need something from the grocery, you have to go far.
Delicious.
They have few stores in.
Vezi că nu mai filmezi
at
bine.
least It's like after you
Yeah,
drink that much, you
working.
won't be able to work properly. It's like you're not gonna be able to film very. No, just kidding.
I'm gonna feel the floor. And all the shots is gonna be like.
Do not get offended. Romanians make a lot of jokes, you know,
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. But do not take it personally. It's just, you know,
Sănătate.
sănătate means health.
Când
Yeah.
mai veniți pe aici să
When
mai
you-
treceți pe
When you,
la
come,
noi.
when you pass Romania next time, stop by.
Okay.
Anytime.
Yes.
Yes.
And when you pass the US, stop by.
Și tu când treci prin America să te pleci pe aici.
Teleportezi.
Yeah, go. But right now I'm without a house in the US. I rented my house out for 2 years, so I could go
Nice.
around the world on the trip.
Nice. Which area?
In Colorado.
Colorado. Okay.
Colorado.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I bought my house in 2008. Oh, my previous house, I bought it in
Oregon.
In Oregon in 1998 with $90,000, 1,500 square foot house, ranch
Wow.
style, nothing big, nothing fancy. And some guy in spring of 2008 knocked on my door and said, "I'll give you 300,000 for it." Sold. I didn't think twice.
Before the economy went
Before
down.
it
That's
crashed.
lucky.
Yeah. And then I rented an apartment for 6 months. And then I bought this new house. There was a 400,000 value, but I bought it for 200,000. I put
Because
down
the market had gone
yeah,
down.
I put
Fuck,
down
you're lucky.
50,000. So the loan was for like 150.
Wow.
And when after I came to Romania in 2019 or 2020, I sold it for 326.
Wow.
So on both houses, I made pretty good profit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, hey, why
Very
not?
nice.
Might as well. So, thanks
That's
God for
good.
America. Yeah, mănâncă
Dar
atât.
asta are lapte.
I can
This
eat
one
them.
has milk in it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Deci 100% are.
Asta e n-ai treabă.
Down
Că nu-i de la ea,
She's
laptele.
not milk from her breast, it's just
E de la mamă.
from cow.
Dar are toleranță la lapte.
Da, are job.
Da, mami.
A, o bucată.
That's the problem, is the cow.
Da, dar e
The cow's milk.
periculos.
No,
A lot of cars coming through here.
yeah. Okay, no, nici problemă. There is this road connects Bihor or Cluj County. We're in Cluj County with the next county, which is Sălaș. So it's like country roads, whatever, dirt roads, you know, but it
The one we
connects
were
them.
camping in.
Yeah. So that's why some people use this, this road.
Because we went first last night. We went on another road,
Mhm.
and it looked like it was into someone's backyard, and the dogs came out barking. I was like, "Oh shit, let's go the other way."
Did you went up there, the hill over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
the road ends up in that guy's property,
Yeah.
even though he's sneaky. Actually, there is a road, like all country road. They were supposed to go around him, you know, but he
kinda
gated
closed it off.
you know.
Oh.
So, and this lady over here, right before when he come down, there was that property over there. Did the same thing. She gated it, but actually through her next to her property
There's a road.
is a road that goes down into the next town, you know, or next village. So, but people, whatever, they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw in the map, in the satellite,
Yeah,
there was the road on
it's
that.
road, yeah, see,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he gated it. He's like, oh, it's my property now. No, bullshit.
Bă, dar
it's not.
câți bani e că nie te filmează aici?
He's like, how much money you make if you keep on filming us? Zero.
El seamănă mă cu ăsta de pe National Geographic cu...
He's like, you're looking for like that guy from National Geographic. I don't know, some guy, whatever.
Serios.
Yeah.
Era, știi cu cine seamănă?
And
Cu
he,
Florin.
One day,
oh,
one day.
and he's like, you look like
I got-
some girl over here, like you're her brother, whatever, some neighbor over here. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's working right now. So
He looks like the girl
yeah,
with his long hair.
yeah,
Because of the hair.
Ia, ia.
yeah.
Doamne ajută.
Nănută.
Când fost fata, că o da futută, gata, a vrut.
He's like, this time he said, God help, you know.
Dar e bun. El mă aduc și bere, numai să vie președintele.
But they don't eat a lot of beef around here.
Unfortunately, I don't know why. Well, most of the beef here is not made for steaks and for food. They if you cut a cow or something, it won't be tender. You know, U.S. has a business that made like Black Angus and whatnot, restaurants and everything. Over here, they're a little bit more
It's also
Like
like
gamey.
gamey, yeah, and stuff like that, and hard. It's not as soft. It's not as good, you know, like in US.
it's hard to chew it.
You have to chew a lot on it. You know, over here, in US, you eat steaks and stuff, and they're like melt in your mouth. You won't find that over here. You know,
Why?
because the industry was not made for beef. You know, if you have a cow or whatever, or calves and whatnot, they never butcher the calf. They would rather sell it for milk or whatever, or for money and whatnot. You know, so That's the train. So, but recently, some people from US or whatever, England or Irish or whatever,
Breeding the cows.
they're breeding the cows now for food industry too. So, if you want a good steak, there is one in Oradea place. The guy actually lived in US for a while.
Okay.
He worked in a restaurant and he's importing his Black Angus from Ireland.
Wow.
Because
so
he
there
couldn't
really
fi-
isn't
yeah,
any
isn't,
good beef
yeah,
here.
any good beef here yet. You know,
Okay.
but they will get it.
And
Înseamnă dacă nu-i
Cluj
place,
is
eu o să te viu, dar poți să cum se le
called
pune?
Transylvania
Slănit.
Steakhouse.
Slănină?
There's
Da,
the best
treabă, dacă le place,
steak in
cu tot
Romania.
dragul.
Okay,
But it's
Cluj.
very expensive. Like 500 euros and a steak.
500 euros?
Yes,
crazy.
600 euros a burger with
With gold on
with
it.
gold on it. That's
Yeah, it's fancy mentioned. Fancy fancy shit, you know. You
Gold
don't need
on
that.
it.
yeah.
But edible gold or
Edible gold, yes.
Like flakes.
sheets of gold.
okay.
Not foil or flakes, yeah. Okay. The lady of the house says she wants to give you bacon, homegrown bacon, you know, stuff like that, you know. You eat it raw, you can fry it or whatever. So they smoke it.
How they smoke it?
They smoke it over here. You won't have strips of meat in it like in US. It'll be just plain fat. But I'm telling you, you can eat it without anything, just plain, and it'll still be tasty.
Wow.
Sure, o zic că da, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Imediat. Viorica,
Every time I want good,
Too kind. You're too kind.
ești prea bun,
Too
zice cu noi.
kind.
no problemă.
No problem, zice el.
We're trespassers.
Suntem de ăștia care ți-a încălcat proprietatea, zice.
Be careful, because I might tell Putin if you trespass in Romania, they're friendly. Maybe he comes here.
Am zis că o să-i spună lui Putin că ți ești prea prietenos, să vină și Putin aici la tine.
Da.
You only like American trespassers.
Only Americans, yes.
Nu întrebă bunătatea lui.
We come in peace.
He's like, I don't need his kind.
Gio, hai un pic. Un moment.
Romania is considered an American colony. Because we're so friendly with Americans. They build military bases here in Romania. We do a lot of business with US. Actually, US dictates us to Romanians what to do.
Bă, aici e vină și ăștia la, nu numai Putin, asta-l dracului.
He's actually confirming what I'm saying. It's not Putin's fault, it's Americans' fault too. But we like Americans. Romanians
Americans'
like
fault that they went into Ukraine.
Americanii și acest,
Americans are he just don't want to say it.
să bagă pe tălocul.
They're too
Nu, exclus, n-am o treabă cu voi.
he's like I'm okay with you guys. They're too noise. When you they're interfering to other people's businesses.
Yeah,
That's
corect.
what you want to say.
It's true.
It's just when you know,
Auzi, te rog, adă-le niște clisă, că nu știu cum e aia și niște porodii sau ceva, lângă ea.
Hai că așa avea caș, dar n-am caș.
După mă merem. Au mașină bună, merem pe aici, nii?
pe la Ciobanu, pe la
Merem,
Yeah.
caș, voi,
Cheese,
divin.
da.
Mulți oile,
He's thinking about sheep cheese, but you cannot,
Cheese.
yeah, you
Delicious.
cannot have cheese. Yeah.
cheese, yeah, I don't
Yeah. El nu poate să mănânce săracul de astea produse.
am
like
înțeles.
How you pronounce it? Delicious?
Delicious.
Delicious.
They like delicious, you know, like.
Delicious.
It's good. Might have to get some more of this.
Yeah. Mâncă eat the ZAKUSKA or whatever. So
Mă sănătești.
he's like, eat it now while it's warm because it's gonna get cold. But he's just joking, you know. Try some homemade
Oh, this looks
Sare, zahăr, făină,
sugar,
Și Nutella.
flour, Nutella or whatever, chocolate.
And some light milk too.
There is some milk in it. Unfortunately, this guy cannot have it, but whatever.
și eu am diabet, dar și eu mai...
Is that
He's diabetic, but he still tries.
we call this in my country mantecada.
Manteca, yeah,
It's like the same.
yeah.
Without the chocolate.
Marzel.
break it, he said.
Just break it. Just break it. Boom. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah.
La noi de acum încolo se face înapoi ZAKUSKA, știi?
From now on is the season to make zakuska and everything because right now all the
sprouting.
yeah, whatever, like
Face toamna, știi?
So
Yeah.
what is the weather here in the winter?
in the winter it's about
minus 10, 20.
10, 15 degrees. There is snow. We have snow from probably
But-
November to January,
Like a lot of snow.
like a lot of snow. Yeah,
Like what would you say this is equivalent to the U.S.?
I would say
Like Tennessee or like?
Tennessee, maybe Tennessee. Not necessarily Minnesota. Minnesota is too cold, but
Okay.
yeah, a little bit warmer, like Tennessee. Yeah, yeah, not like Oregon.
Okay.
Oregon is chill, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
spring and fall. That's it.
Because it seems, but it's a little humid here.
It is humid a little bit. Yeah, like a couple of days ago, we had 60% humidity, and it was about 30 degrees Celsius, which was like sauna. I'm like, it's unheard from Romania, but
You guys have a lot of ticks.
yes, ticks and all that shit. So
Hai să vezi ce bine faci poze
yeah,
după.
not really. I never heard anybody getting. It's not as bad as in the US. I think either people are
I don't think so. Bad,
new
bad,
to
bad.
it, or they're not as bad as the ones over there. I don't know. So, for you know, luckily so far I'm okay. I never, had anything. But
Because I saw this morning a tick in
Deci
the
lasă
grass.
apa aia să cure un pic,
yeah,
te rog.
there are ticks. Yeah, yeah.
Nu, încoace, în stânga. Așa.
It's like let it run. We want to keep it cold. Do that in US, and then the bill will go.
This video is brought to you by hit the subscribe button and hit the like button and the notification bell down below and go to my website, buy some merch, sixwheelgarage.com, sixwheelgarage.com. That's right, we are dropping new merch, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, everything. Band-aids for your vehicle bumper, we got it there. Stickers for your kids, we got it there. Stickers for your fridge, we got it there. Mugs, everything coming soon on the number 6wheelgarage.com. And if you want exclusive content, go on Instagram, go on TikTok. I've got stories coming out daily everywhere around the world. And only there will you find it, and only if you hit the subscribe button. Back to the video.
And when did you start this
Trip.
trip? Yes.
What day did we get here? Like 2 weeks? It's like 2 weeks or
2
something
weeks.
like that.
And in Romania,
In Germany.
in Germany,
In Germany. Yeah, so
Băi,
did...
cum o cheamă pe ăla, mă, zi? Pe TVR1, pe TVR2, mă. Cu motocicleta, cu
nu am înțeles.
filmează.
I don't know.
Ăla e tot american.
And you first start in Germany?
Yeah.
Okay, and you go to, after you go to...
So originally we were going to go through Germany. And
Okay.
do like all of Germany and then go down to Italy because we have to finish some things in the car, some electrical, like hooking up the fridge and the solar, panels and controls and all that shit. And we were going to go down to Italy and do it in Bologna where they make the Lamborghinis and maybe
Nice.
talk to the factory and all of this.
Yeah.
But when I heard that Andrew Tate might get released, I'm like, we got to go to Romania. We need to go straight to Bucharest, camp out front of his house, and then after that we can finish doing
Anywhere,
the build out.
Poți să
Yeah.
vreți să închid ușile, să poți să ai drumul?
Okay. No, share on top of it. I mean, I think the big dog is fine. It's not that bad because she's a girl and the guy is a boy, so usually they don't attack each other. But you never know. Okay, now you can roam. Go.
Trevian is viaje. Yeah, trip.
Dă-te acolo,
Trevian.
ia.
That's a French word, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Très bien.
Très bien, yeah. Parlez-vous français?
Ah,
Un petit
no,
peu. Un petit
no
peu.
petit.
It's because of the French also has Latin root
Yeah.
word in it, so you
Yeah,
can
there's
probably understand.
Romance languages.
Cum era aia?
Yeah.
Conti,
Comme ça, yeah. Romanian people 2000 years ago were conquered by Romans. That's how Latin was introduced to the tribes, the local tribes. That's how Romanian ended up to being a Latin language, like Spanish, French, and one other.
The ducks
Italian.
and trucks,
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Yeah,
Trucks,
yeah, yeah.
Dacians and trucks.
Dacians and trucks.
Dacian and Thracians, yes.
Yeah.
That's what they used to live over here. So.
And do you know the concrete here? What is the price of concrete per like
a
metric
bag-
square?
A bag of 25 kilos, which is about what, 50 pounds, yeah. I would say
$10.
$10.
$10.
That's expensive.
It is. Everything is more expensive than US here.
No,
Try to buy a banana. 99 cents a pound. Over here, it's a pound. It's about $2. Everything is more expensive.
Not everything.
Well,
the local made stuff is cheaper.
That's
but
right.
the import stuff's more expensive.
Or the rent or whatever is way cheaper than US, because that's where they, you kind of balance the stuff. So, but beer or whatever, I mean, even Coca-Cola, it's about what, 10?
Domnule, am ajuns
About
acasă.
$2, 2 liters.
In America, that's like $1.50
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
La locuință,
But when you
acasă, e
get
acolo
concrete, like when
săptămâni.
the truck comes, you have any idea of the price?
Yes.
Spune.
Cât e o cifă? Cât e într-o cifă? Câte tone?
Depinde câte
A,
vrei, ai.
da, aveți detalii, da.
E 2500, nu? It's about
Da.
to fit $500 a
Per truck.
Truck, but
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Cu ce vreți
I don't know how many
dumneavoastră,
tons
dați
are
apă.
there, whatever. We go in tons, but I tried, being used to the US, I'm trying to metric and standard and all the time. But yeah.
Unde
Like
ai
the space
lăsat?
shuttle. Too much back and forth.
Da, nu? Da, nu mi-au vrut nimic. Ma bine atunci, mulțumesc, domnule, mulțumesc.
But the pressure is through încădere. How do you call it?
How many feet in altitude is it from here?
About
1000?
distance is
Da.
about 1 mile, but feet height it's about 300 feet.
300 feet of rise.
And then it's so strong. I'm telling you, it's like pressure. When I
Bine,
wash my
domnule.
car, it's like washer pressure. That's strong. And we use three houses. We use,
Corect,
the same
corect.
well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Slănină.
That's the bacon, the homegrown
Bine,
bacon,
mulțumim,
smoked and
domnule, ne
everything.
auzim.
Try it. You don't have to eat it. If you like it, fine. If not, whatever. With tomatoes. Usually that's how they serve it. And
Apoi
cheese.
acum
but-
să termine ăsta și apoi atunci
Asta
vă
fără că nu-i
anunț.
facem nimic cheamă. Îl bag un pic.
Mulțumesc.
Sănătate,
What about you?
România.
You're not eating?
Dar tu nu mănânci
What
o
do you
zis?
eat?
Tu nu mănânci?
Bine,
Later, she says, later.
Mâine.
poftim,
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you. Mulțumesc.
cu plăcere.
Ai,
Mulțumesc, yeah.
ai grijă.
Take care. You have to say mulțumesc all the time.
Păi te rog frumos.
Take a plate.
Please. She says, please, yeah.
And you grow these here, the tomatoes?
Yeah, they're homegrown. Yeah.
Ce faci așa, mă?
You're hungry.
Dar de ce faci așa?
You're a hungry
Că
Jew.
nu poate el
She's American. She was born in Oregon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it hard to import her?
Nu.
This is a Boston Terrier. I got it in Oregon. She's 3 years
Am
old.
mâncat prăjitură.
I got it here. It was $800 at the
mâncat
mall.
prăjitură.
Just one of those pet stores in the mall.
This
I
one?
found it.
Nu, ai
I
mâncat?
put it on
You
a card.
eat,
Like finance. My card. Yeah.
Well, okay, so when you brought your Jeep here, you found through the Lloyds of London a way to ship it.
Let me
And-
find out the company in
But
US.
when you
Schumacher is called the company in US. Schumacher is called the company. They are
Hai mă,
partners with
lasă-le, mă,
Lloyds of
nu e
London.
mai filmat, gata.
Schumacher Shipping or Schumacher
Schumacher
Well, he-
Insurance, and you'll
There's
find
like,
them because they do all kinds of stuff.
Schumacher Insurance.
Why he kept filming? Working all the
Yeah,
day.
working.
Are un canal de YouTube și
serviciul
filmează
lui,
oriunde
serviciul lui,
merge.
el trebuie să-
Și pune pe
But then to
tot.
bring it into Romania, like
Că trebuie să-mi dai bani.
documents did you have to show?
Money.
Or you brought it to London?
Yeah.
Hai.
They told me to have the
The title?
Filmează-și pe zi.
if I have the DMV information and my personal information. That's all.
That was it.
That's it. They didn't care about anything else. So just to make sure I'm the owner.
you
of
don't
the
wanna
car.
drink
Right.
them
That's
or
all.
Because they have a treaty where you can drive U.S. cars here.
Yeah.
because it's strong. That booze is strong.
Yeah.
It's like cum zice grade?
And when you get pulled,
No.
when you get
Nu știu
pulled
cum se
over,
zice.
it's not an issue.
No.
Îți place criza?
You like the
You like bacon?
Normally I don't eat pork.
Ok, el nu mănâncă porc, că el e evreu de origine.
Dar nu-i porc.
He's not big. He's trying to mess with you.
Come on.
E discrofă.
It's
mama
from
pig.
sow. Sow, whatever you call the female pig. Yeah, it's you notice it'll be salty and smoked, you know,
Gloomy.
but it's not like the
Să
bacon
nu
in
te
US.
supe.
We fried it too.
you
We
need to
eat it
get
raw
upset
like this,
with
whatever
him.
you want
He's
to do.
just
So
talking.
actually,
Okay. No, it's good.
if it's not a lot, I just eat it like this, you know. But we
Okay.
can eat it with
Yeah.
bread
I
and
enjoy the
tomatoes
water.
and all.
I'm drinking the water.
Dă-i apă. Apa vii.
No, I got it.
Water.
Okay. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Alte părinte.
Yeah, get some tomatoes, Senor Tomato.
Yeah.
No. I'm
Conduce,
driving.
conduce.
I'm driving. I don't know. I don't want to have to pay the Romanian police salary.
Nu trebuie
Pui pe
să
pilot automat,
Și
dar trebuie să pui și creierul.
put it on automatic pilot, and then they just go.
Yeah, but this road is not.
Yeah.
So in Romania, is this road like the typical highways, or do they have real highways?
They
like
do have
interstates?
highways too, but
That's
these are
not
like county roads, whatever.
This is county road.
Yeah, this is county road, but highways you'll get from Cluj to unde
Timișoara.
Cluj.
I'm okay.
unde
Ok.
încolo spre București merge. This is the Romanian.
This is how
you
the
have to-
tradition in Romania. You have
and-
to.
Anywhere in the
Wherever
world.
it's
anywhere in the
empty.
world.
See, in US is different. They ask you, and then you refuse. It's fine. You know, they don't ask you twice. Over here, no, drink, eat. You know, you'll see him later. I mean, whatever. So you put in your plate. No, you gotta eat more. You gotta eat more. I'm like, come on, dude, I'm full. And every place you go, if you visit 10 people one day, you have to eat with all of them. You have to drink with all of them. For Christmas and Easter and stuff, I'm like all buzzed and shit, I can't do this anymore. Because otherwise it's rude if you refuse them, you know, whatever. So.
But the real interstate is near Bucharest, or
Yes.
on the way from Cluj to Bucharest is a real highway.
You're
or-
gonna have a chest între Cluj spre Brașov.
Da, Brașov.
This is the son. This is Alin, whatever.
Ah.
Yeah, he's the
Hello.
son.
Oh,
He just came from Cluj.
Okay.
Julio.
Ăștia băieții care au făcut camp aici azi noapte, știi? Au dormit sus.
We're
Hai, duce
the
mașina.
trespassers.
Ăsta e nepotul meu. Suntem, zice, îți invadăm proprietatea, zice.
Ce faceți voi?
Ce să facem? Ai reușit?
seamănă cu mine.
Does it look
son.
like? Yeah, son. Does
Son.
it look like him?
Yeah.
He's asking, yes.
Yeah. Same face.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Son male cu mii.
Deci a fost cu
Seamănă.
mine nevastă
Da,
mea.
seamănă.
What did he say?
Seamănă cu mine means, does it look like me?
Ok,
Yeah.
seamănă cu
Dar
mii.
de ce a fost cu mine nevastă mea?
Or he's like, my wife behaved. That's why he looks like me. So he's not made with a mailman. He's made
Yeah.
Lasă-l că acum te traduce că...
Okay. She's like, don't translate everything.
Eu mă adă dar că de mult am zis și
Yeah. If the cop stops you, just show them the American ID. Do you have an international? Did you make an international travel?
Driver's license?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because if they give you a fine or something, show them that. Okay, in Romania or in Europe, if they stop you, you have to, but don't show them first unless they ask. Show them the international driver's license. I have one too. I made it in New York, whatever, online. It was cheap. It was like $50.
Yeah.
Shipping was more than actually the. Okay, so, but usually the rule is if you show them an international driver's license, you have to show them an ID from the country of origin. Well, what I did was I made the American passport. I don't show them my Oregon driver's license
Why?
because they can hold it, and I don't want them to hold my Oregon driver's license. I want them to hold my international if they want to, because I make another one,
Right.
and then I show them the.
What do you mean hold it? Like if you're speeding and
Yeah,
they
or
can take
something.
it?
Yeah, whatever.
That's why I
Just-
have my
just-
old driver's license, and I never give them my new
Good,
one.
good.
Whenever I'm traveling in the world, I give them my old expired one.
Don't even tell them about your American driver's
Beer?
license.
You want
Show
a
them
beer?
the international. If they say,
Oh, no.
we need
Okay,
another
thanks.
paper or another proof of the country of origin, show them something else, like your passport or something. You don't have to show them the driver's license, because that's what I said. If they take my Oregon driver's license, I'll have to go back to America to make another one. Just don't give them your driver's
Real
license.
license.
From yeah, no. Give them the international.
Because they'll hold it
they'll hold it, yeah.
if you're going too
Yeah,
fast
or something, or yeah. So
Because when we came through the border into Romania, they're like, "Oh yeah, you need to have a front license plate. Like I can't let you through." And and after a while, he let me. Like he saw me talking to everyone at the border, and
Yeah.
everyone's hanging out and all that. And he's like, "All right, just get
Yeah.
out of here." But the cops may stop you.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
am abis tu mă,
Bine, ciao.
no. Mulțumesc. Mulțumesc.
cu plăcere.
With pleasure.
Da, da, hai.
Oh,
No,
I can't
Do
finish
travel.
it, but
The camera's
it's gonna be crooked.
What degrees?
Is it
2 degrees. Like,
60 degrees alcohol. Yeah,
like
60.
have 60 degrees alcohol.
60 degree.
60%.
Oh,
yeah,
it's strong.
Homemade 60 degree, yeah.
But the cops driving through Romania, you think they're going to have an issue with the front license plate?
They stop me all the time. I said, "This is
Oh, because you don't have a front plate.
yeah,
Yes.
on the Jeep." And I said,
Because he.
"Wait." And when they stop me and say, "Where is your front plate license?" I said, "We don't have one." "What do you mean you don't have one?" Because I speak in Romanian. I said, "Well, I don't have one. Here's my paperwork." And I showed them the the international drivers. "Oh, you're American, okay, whatever. But you need one." I
Wait,
said,
but when you get pulled over, you talk to them in English or in Romanian?
in Romanian. But then I showed them the American paperwork, and they can't do nothing. I mean, what even if they give you a fine, what are they going to send it to US? You know what? They fined me one time for speeding, and they put under the because they look on my international driver's license,
Yeah.
and they try to get my information from there, and they couldn't get it from there, and they put at the ID. Number, they put my date of birth, and the address put Washington, USA, not even Oregon. I mean, what is it gonna go? My brother said just throw it and toss it.
Because I got a ticket, like
Da,
a...
mă, vrei să bași în priză undeva?
Do you wanna
pe
put
gas?
it? You wanna charge it or something?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just
They-
checking that
They
it's.
gave me a parking ticket in Oraria,
Throw it, toss it.
but I'm like, how can they find me?
No, are they gonna send it to US? Forget about it.
And the
just
thing
toss
is the car is registered in the U.S. to
Yeah.
an LLC that's not
Toss
even
it.
like in my name. It's
That-
in an attorney's name.
whoever gave you the ticket,
No, it's just a parking.
just a
person
parking.
walking
Whoever takes care of that, they're more trouble from their bosses because they say didn't pay attention. This is America. It's gonna cost us more to send
around. Send the ticket. Yeah.
It's not worth it. Toss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept it mine just to to show off. And I
Well,
said,
see, I'm gonna start a collection of
Yeah.
all the tickets from around the world. I think,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
at the end, we show all the tickets,
yeah, do that. Do that.
and maybe we'll burn them at the end of the trip. Take all the tickets and
So you make a camp.
burn it, and then look at the camera and say, "Come at me, bro,"
Yeah, exactly.
and we'll see.
Bă, cum îl zice mă la mă, de la National Geographic?
He's like, how? What's the name of that guy from National Geographic?
Seamănă cu
They
el.
look like exactly like him
With the hat.
with a hat. Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Maybe
Mai bine fără.
he's like without it's better.
Without better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the thing is a lot of the time, like if I'm getting pulled over or something, like the best thing to do, you have the cowboy hat on and you talk like an American.
Yeah.
You say,
exactly.
what can I do for you, officer?
Exactly.
Why are you pulling me over today?
Exactly. No, they're gonna just let you go. They're like,
Yeah.
they don't even know. Most of them don't even
Don't
speak English.
exactly.
Don't even. I mean, they look at your driver's license and like, what the fuck am I doing now? I mean, I cannot even put this information in my system. It doesn't match.
Yes.
the windows over there. So like I'm like, forget about
When
it.
I got pulled over I was in his country in Colombia, and I got pulled over like late at night traveling because I was in a small town. I went to the big town to the supermarket.
Yeah.
And when I came back, they were like looking to shake me down, I think. And they went through all the bags and everything. And I'm videoing them going through everything,
Yeah.
and they like were edgy because I'm videoing everything.
Yeah, I know.
And then the guy's translating stuff to Spanish. Whenever I get pulled over, I act as American as
you
possible
can, yes.
and
Mhm.
touristy as possible.
Yeah.
I act like I speak no local language or anything.
Yeah.
And he's translating his translator, and he accidentally like said something, and the translator said like "I love you." And so I rolled with that, and I was like, "Te amo." I was like, "Te amo, en serio?" And I was like, and the cop was like, "No. Here's your papers. Here's your papers. Yeah, I'm good. We're good.
Yeah.
And I got out of having to pay, a bribe because
Or
he
something,
translated
yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
But
No.
when you speed here, like you just take the ticket or you give him a bribe?
No, don't give them bribe. Just take
Huh?
the ticket because now they have cameras and everything, and they're gonna get shit from. They actually, of course, they would like to get bribes, but not on camera. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So even if they stop you, the car will have the camera on and they can see. So just take the ticket, say thank you, and go, and then toss it or keep it for your, put it on the wall or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I got another one. in Romania.
windscreen.
Yeah.
But you'll see. I mean, I think I save it at home. Where they were supposed to put my ID number on it, they put my date of birth, and at the location they put Washington. You see, they didn't even put Oregon. They, in their mind, Washington. They think America, Washington.
It's only Washington.
Yeah, it's only Washington D.C. Or something like that. So they're so confused about it. And that guy, the cop, I know he got in trouble because it was about $100 fine, and then his boss will tell him, "You stupid! Now we have to pay our own budget because what do? You send it to America or something?"
Oh, because he sent it to you.
Yeah, he sent it to me.
You arrived it in the. Received it in the U.S.
Yeah.
So they paid probably $30,
or something,
30 euros to ship it
shipping
there.
and all that, and it's so complicated. It's now. If I see a troublemaker cop, I'll speak in English. I'll just play it dumb,
Yes.
But if I see the guy is nice, and I'll speak Romanian. I say, I'm an American citizen, but I came back and all that. And most of the time, 9 out of 10, they were okay,
But if it's a bad cop, you
just
speak English and act like you're a tourist.
I'm sorry, I don't know. Whatever. Here's the papers. I have all the American papers, for the car with me, and my IDs in America.
But when you say American papers, you mean the registration.
Registration.
You don't carry around the title.
Copy of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not
because
yeah.
when you travel internationally, they expect you to carry a title.
yeah.
But as an American, you're like, title's something you always keep separate from
in
the
a
car.
safe or something. Yeah, you don't leave it on. Because somebody can sign on it and they
Boom.
take ownership of your car.
Yeah.
But they don't know that over here. But still, I'm like, just give. I made a color copy of it. And they cannot check us.
Right.
There is no way to. I mean, do you think they're gonna call DMV in Oregon and say, "Hey, is this car?"
Right.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even when I drive like in the toll roads in California and get like a ticket, they're not even going to find my license plate there, let alone a whole other country, that doesn't even communicate. So
you gotta go. I gotta give this guy a ride to the train station, which is about 3:51. Oh, okay, then we're good. We're good. Yeah. The only, every time they see my car on the road, let me show you my car. Oh, I showed you.
Show me.
Yeah.
Show me, yeah.
They said they pulled me over because they didn't see one like this before, and they're like, "Oh, can we take a picture? Can you show us the engine and everything and whatnot, And some of them they try to make money of me, and like you said, they check everything. I just play dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the paper.
Eventually, you spend enough time, and they realize they can't get you on something, and then you're like,
Yeah. How about insurance? You have to have Romanian insurance. No, I don't. Here is the American Progressive Insurance. It says coverage for U.S. territories and European territories.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bă,
Dakota.
But most cops don't speak English.
No. Young ones do, but the old ones no. There was one time they stopped me at night for a alcohol, test, and I had some chewing gum in my mouth. I occasionally drink. I didn't drink that day, and then they're like, the old one is like, I spoke with them in English, and the old cop is telling to the young cop, I don't know what this guy is from. I can't understand what he says. And the young guy, we're sorry, but we're trying to check, the traffic, and we want to check your alcohol. Oh, sure, no problem. Give me the stuff. And then right when he gives me the stuff to blow it, I spit my gum out. It's like, oh shit, I gotta put another stuff on it right now. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. So of course it came, I'm okay. So, but even if I was drunk, what can they do to me, And in US it's 008. It's over here. It's actually there is no tolerance here.
Yeah.
Whatever alcohol they see in your system, they usually take your driver's license. But they won't take yours because you're an American.
But they take your license, but then they let you keep going.
Yeah, they let you keep go home, and then you have to reapply or do something or go take a test. Că te prinde băut, I don't even know the rules. I don't even care.
Dacă ți le ia pe mai mult de 6 luni,
they can take it for 3 months or 6 months in order for you to not drive anymore, But they give it back to you, whatever.
Huh.
So and they give you a fine.
But that's funny, if you get pulled over, you talk English, and then you can listen to them talking each other in
What they say,
Romanian. That's funny. That's funny, and you know what they're saying.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh well.
They say crazy shit. Huh.
They do.
Yeah, but it's funny because driving through, we have no front plate. We have that crazy, hitch thing on the back. And have not, knock on hard wood.
Yeah. So
far haven't been pulled over. And we pass so many police.
Yeah.
And
they know.
They don't do anything.
When they see you, they know with this guy, if we stop him, we're probably going to have more trouble with our superiors than just let them go. So fuck it, let them go. They don't want complication because when they stop you, they have to make reports. They have to all kinds of shit and paperwork. So they're like, fuck it, just Americans, let them go, whatever. Yeah.
But the other thing I noticed here, which is interesting, is in Germany, I get more looks with this car than I get here. And the looks that I get here, even from young kids looking at the Lamborghini, they have this scared look. They're almost looking like they're looking because they're interested, but they also don't want to look too much because they almost think
you're
I'm
mafia.
Mafia or like something like that. I've noticed that.
We knew right away your car is expensive, but most of the people in Romania, they don't even have a comparison. They don't know how expensive that is. They don't even know. I mean, they heard about whatever the brand name or the car or something. So that's why they, of course, younger generation. I mean, this guy was like, "Are they camping here with this car?" That's why that was his first reaction. Like, "No, they're crazy Americans. Yeah, they do." So, and he's like, "Can we stop on the way back? Can we stop to talk to them?" I said, "Sure, why not?" Yeah, but most of the younger generation will know what car you have, but 40 years older, they don't know. They don't even care.
They don't know.
Yeah.
But the younger generation, when they look, it seems like they're scared of looking too hard.
Because an expensive car, even for Romania, means something shady. Only people that do shady stuff can afford this kind of car. Yeah, it's not necessarily the price, but then maintaining it. I mean, for my car, I have to pay about $2,000 taxes a year in Romania. That's why I kept it registered for US, you know? I mean, who can afford that? And gasoline price, you've seen it's doubled in US and everything. And it's like, you know, so it's a luxury car, you know what I mean? So it's like, there must be mafioso, you know, they're doing something, you know? That's why they're like, okay, we like it, but we don't get too close because we don't know whom we, you know, we get in touch with. So
because that's what we went to the overlanding convention when in the US, and a lot of the overlanders who've been around the world, they said like just tint the windows dark, and no one will bother you because they will think you're some criminal boss. But we do have the stickers on there.
It's okay, yeah. The young ones will go, like he said, okay, whatever. So you want on Instagram, you know, everything find you, you know. So, but usually 35 years and older, they don't know. Yeah.
But the other thing I noticed in Europe, and even in Germany, where everyone was looking at it, is if they took a video in America, they take a video. In Europe, they're just like
they're hiding. Yeah.
They try to hide the video and everything. It's so weird. It's so like they're trying to be ultra respectful.
It's like
something.
I put you in the glass and you don't drinking.
Hey, that's just respectful, man. If you're gonna be a bitch and let him pour it, then you gotta drink it.
No wrong.
It's like show some respect.
You can't cheers and not drink.
Yeah. Dakota, hi Dakota. Bravo. Size. Dakota.
Rexy!
You're visiting here. Come on, don't be a bitch. Oh, you little poopster.
But what is cheers again in Romanian?
Noroc.
Noroc.
Yeah,
because I thought he said Storoia.
Sănătate means good health. Okay. We have different words, you know, different whatever. We use noroc, we use sănătate.
Because in Russian,
sănătate e mai bună decât toți.
Good health.
Good health is better than everything else.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Because in Russian it's like nastarovia.
Nazdravie.
Ты говоришь по-русски?
Говорю по-русски.
Понимаешь, mai puțin.
Mai puțin. Не понимаешь по-русски. Говорю по-русски.
Băi, a făcut în general, a făcut ceva.
He's like I made it in primary school. He took some classes. Yeah, they forced them to take it. Yeah. Oh well.
După 40 de ani atunci.
40 years since I learned Russian.
40 years since okay. My favorite saying in Russian that I said when I was in Russia is Timoi le bluma Pokemon.
Timoi le bluma Pokemon. What does it mean?
Like you are my favorite Pokemon.
Ești Pokemonul meu cel mai favorit.
And I would say this to the girls and they like minds were blown. And this go-go dancer in a club in, I think it was St. Petersburg, told me to say that. Because everyone goes there and learns, you know, Ti krasivaya.
Yeah.
You know, you're very beautiful.
Iară vorbesc în rusă.
He speaks it. Why are you talking in Russian? He's a spy.
Yeah, spy.
He's spion.
Yeah. Putin,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, привет. Yeah, как дела? Yeah. Да. Давай.
Как дела? Давай.
Să fută pe măcar.
Pizda хорошая.
Chiar eu n-am treabă cu nimeni, da?
I messaged my friend, this girl in Moscow, a couple days ago.
Băi, americanii, eu v-am zis, să bagă de-am pula,
Americans are getting their business into everybody's place.
Yeah,
pe tot locul să o băga.
Everywhere they go, interfere everywhere.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Look at me. I interfere in your field.
Ah, nu.
I keep your fields from growing grass.
Sunteți bine primiți,
You're
nu
welcome.
problemă.
Yeah, no problem with you guys, but with Biden,
Dar n-aveți cu ce trăi dacă nu se bagă ei.
It's like America won't be able to survive if you don't interfere with other countries. Politics. I don't care.
Politica.
Politica.
When I went to Mexico, a friend of mine told me you have to know two things to ask: ¿Dónde es la cerveza? And ¿dónde es la puteria? That's all you need to know. The whorehouse, you know. Where is the beer? Where is the whorehouse? Yeah.
Yeah. But so in Romania, it's mostly Catholic or Orthodox?
Greek Orthodox.
Greek Orthodox.
Greek Orthodox, majority, probably 60%, about 25% Catholic, and then the rest of it
Băi,
Baptist, Pentecostals.
And like what percentage Jews or Muslims?
Very, very small Jews, probably, I want to say 2 or 3%. Muslims, not even that, 0.5, maybe not even 1%. Romania have some Muslims down further towards Turkey, Black Sea, over there, but not a lot, yeah.
And the air is pretty clean around here?
It is. We don't have any factories or chemical, you know, whatever, anything around us, so we're surrounded by mountains. When I came over here, because the air is so fresh, I sleep like a baby. Back in Oradea,
Așa că să nu vă gândiți că voi stăpâniți lumea, că nu
So don't think you're the masters of the world. You're not. Americans in this.
But in Oradea, the air was bad.
Yeah, because of the pollution and stuff.
Because they have factories or just so many people?
People, pollution, factories, cars, see everything. Most of everything runs in gasoline, leaded gasoline or diesel, you know.
But Oradea is a small city.
It is, yeah.
So how is it in Bucharest?
Oh, worse.
Worse.
You see the
Working
and
yet.
everything. Just be prepared to, like New York, you know, just take it easy and all that. So take your time. Be prepared to spend a lot of time in traffic. Yeah.
Now, what about on the Black Sea? Where's the best spot to go that's like a relaxed area that's like you can see the ocean, not a ton of people, maybe less expensive?
Fun place, Mamaia, which is Constanța, the port, the big one, where the American bases are. That's if you want to go dancing in chicks and whatnot. But then further, that's the first on the strip. So if you go Constanța, Mamaia, then go further down, any one of them until you hit the Bulgarian border. All the other ones are kind of quiet and remote. It's not that busy as like Constanța.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But then down, how is it into Bulgaria?
Nice.
You've been down into Bulgaria?
Yes, it's nice.
And is it busier in Romania or on the Bulgarian side?
Bulgaria has few places that are busiest, but then I would say it's cleaner, it's nicer, you know, it's in a way it's better than Romania. Romania didn't have much time to develop the tourism, you know, the tourist part of it. So that's why they didn't have enough time. And then it was, you know, a lot of Romanians go to Bulgaria to spend their summer. Or
what about into Turkey?
2 years.
Turkey even nicer.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But Bulgaria is part of the EU.
Yeah.
Whereas Turkey is not.
Yeah.
Because the thing is we can only be here for 3 months.
Okay.
And we have to finish the car. That's why I was thinking to go somewhere maybe on the Black Sea, you know, out of the EU.
Yeah. Go
where
Turkey.
We
Go Ankara, very nice.
This one, no worries.
If you go to Italy, take a trip to Sardinia, to the island.
Yeah.
And then on top of Sardinia, it's the French island. There is a smaller island on top of it. I forgot the name of it. So you can do actually both islands. Just take the ferry into the next one.
You take a car ferry?
Yeah, take a car ferry. Yeah. It's not a Cyprus, it's the other one. Yeah, it's Cyprus. Sardinia and Cyprus. Cyprus is smaller, which is French. Sardinia is bigger, which is Italian.
But Cyprus is over on the
other side.
Is it? Look on top of Sardinia, the island. Sardinia, exactly as you.
Serios, întreabă. Like, if you want to come where the waters...
if you wanna... What?
Dacă vreau să duc la bazin.
If you wanna see
the
source of the water.
Să filmeze, să...
If you wanna see that, but it's further up.
It's far.
Yeah.
You know, when I was
with a tractor and
when I was in Morocco, I was driving along the roads and I saw these guys pumping water into the ditch. You know,
Yeah.
they had this big gas pump and
Pumps.
everything. And I stopped to go video. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. They had this huge like cowhide belt
Oh.
and this engine inside a building, like a V8 engine, like all ripped apart, and they were pumping the water into the ditch. And I was like, oh, hi, and they were all cool. And then as soon as I went to put the camera inside the shack, they're like, no, like, and they didn't want me filming inside, but they didn't care if I filmed outside. But all that was inside was an engine.
Oh, okay.
It was the weirdest thing. Like
Weird,
they had
yeah.
something illegal there.
Rotation.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it was crazy that they're pumping water with this big gas
But-
V8 old like car engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ai se e aici, acolo, acolo.
Every place has their own rules and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. In when I went into Morocco, they kept asking me, "You have a drone in your bag?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand."
Bă, deja m-ai dus și pe mine la bloc în Oradea sau unde mi-ai dus, că nu pot să stau acolo.
It's like if you take me to a city place, I won't be able to live in.
În America.
In America.
Pot
Take
să
me
mă
to-
duc. Tot asta. Scuza.
He gets used to live in the country and he
Yeah.
doesn't like to live in the
Go to the city.
in the city. Yes.
Și acolo
I mean, I like-
muncesc așa aici,
Everybody's
dacă îmi trebuie un
working.
ban.
You have to work
He's
over
addicted
there.
to work. He's addicted to work. Like
Well,
every
they've been
O
active.
drog am aici,
Drug. This is my drug. Yeah. He's like.
dar asta nu-i drog, ăsta e sănătate.
This is healthy. It's not
Nu
like the drugs.
totdeauna.
Not always. The wife is watching him.
Chiar că nu, zice.
She's okay, he says. They've been acting since a very early age.
Dar nu?
Yeah.
Am pe bune, mă.
I was raised in the city, and this guy at his age, I think he's 60 something, man, he was fucking working like there is no tomorrow. I'm like, fuck, I already tired, you know. So I'm not used to that, you know, heavy labor and all that. But for them, it's like just piece of cake. They've been doing this since they were like kids in one so it's not a big deal, you know. But
I mean, I like the country,
but yeah,
but
I know, I don't like
in the city, like that's where you have the women.
yeah, you're right.
You know,
You're right.
and it's like
Altfel, mă.
if now I mean nowadays with apps, maybe
Yeah.
you can live in the country and just
Yeah.
have the women just come with a taxi
country
driver.
girls,
Bring
country
them in.
girls over here to even include you'll see. I mean, they're gonna just sit down at one of the terraces and whatever places, restaurants or whatnot, Starbucks, and
Ce mă
you'll
nu
see.
teroriști aici, ce vorbe?
They're gonna spot a mile away. You're not from here. They're Americans, and they're gonna like flock, you know, on you. So,
But better in small cities like Cluj than Bucharest.
Am lasă până...
Because there's no many
Yeah,
tourists that go
drive
to the small
to
cities.
Cucă.
yeah,
Ai film.
no. Especially
Ah.
if you pull with this car.
Exactly.
No, this car is great at picking up guys.
You really? Ah, there you go.
Because no girls know what it is.
See,
Everywhere in the world, I take this car and I get guys.
I'm gonna
in
hide
Like
this.
all the guys
Yeah.
that come in and film it, the girls could care less.
See, you got 2 guys today. 3 guys.
Yeah, see, yeah, look, we pick up the guys.
See, in Europe, usually, you see, it's not like in America. Porsches are mostly for retired old bankers or people, you know.
Doctors and-
It's not like the younger generations. It's not as a trend for younger, like in America. In America, it's Corvettes, whatever, you know, American cars, muscle cars, and whatnot. But over here, when you see a car like that, they automatically assume it's somebody older.
Some old guy.
But when you pull the window down, everybody, oh, cool, oh, he's nice. Okay. Ah, what's up? I mean, I was just in the Noradi at one intersection or something, and 2 young girls, like 13, 14, oh, hi, can you take us off-roading? I'm like, dude, I have a white beard. Are you crazy? Oh, no, you're safe, you're nice, you're in a, oh, fuck, what if I'm a killer or something, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't even care, you know,
Well, so is it? I mean, because I've listened a lot to like Andrew Tate talking about Romania
Yeah.
and some others as well, and they say Romania is like really safe. Like a Romanian man will not harm like a
Yeah.
Romanian girl.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Because when we
They
pulled
respect,
in, we pulled into Oradea from the Hungarian border,
yeah.
and can't speak English anymore. And there was this beautiful girl when we were driving into the town, and I'm thinking, and it was like what, midnight by the time we got in,
Walking
and
there.
she's just walking on the side of the road. I'm like, is she prostitute or is this that safe that just these regular
safe,
hot
it's
girls
safe.
just walking
It
in the
might be
streets?
both. It's safe. It might be both. But you can talk to her. Hey, hi.
Hey,
Hop in, $20. Come on, let's have an orgy.
kick him out. Sorry, guy.
No, let him film.
Put it online.
Yeah.
Pe mine chiar nu mă interesează cum faceți bani.
He's like, I don't care how you guys make money.
Dar,
But,
corect.
But
Uh, Eu lucru de 40 de ani.
I'm working for at least 4 years now.
4 or 40?
40.
40.
Yeah.
40.
I've been working for the last 4 years.
Și poate că îmi permit o vacanță până în Constanța.
Maybe I can afford a trip to Constanța, you know, like
Black
2 weeks of vacation to the Black Sea. Yeah. Maybe.
Să mulțumiți la Dumnezeu
He's like,
că
thank
puteți
God.
veni să vizitați
Because you
lumea.
can visit the world and everything, you know. One of
Yeah.
the benefits being in America. Well, not all Americans, but you know.
Nu numai America, corect.
Yeah.
România, Slovacia, nu.
Anywhere you go, yeah. So
Yeah.
be thankful for, yeah.
Yes.
Chiar n-am treabă.
Yes.
Să bate Domnul.
Yeah.
Very
Domnul
thankful.
Vasile,
Yes.
oare îmi dați bricheta?
Yeah, there's a lot of. I got on
Uh,
Bumble, and a lot of the Romanian girls are like, "Oh, you travel so much. Like, you know, how can you do that?"
Chiar n-am treabă.
He's like, I don't care, you guys are good.
we only
Mă, să-
we only
să-mi
kill,
fac piciorul,
you know,
bă.
we only cut
Bă,
some people for their kidneys, but you
fii
know,
atent, îți fac o casă,
A intrat, mersi.
îți fac o casă de asta, o casă, un
Da,
foișor,
nu-i bai.
de la
E
zi.
ok, e ok.
what he say?
He can do a
I know, e ok.
house
da,
from
da.
the start from to the
Vorbim, ciao,
beginning.
ciao.
The beginning to the end.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Me too.
Și el.
Dar eu nu pot să mă duc
He's like,
numai până la Criș.
he's like, I cannot travel only to the next river. Yeah.
Why?
De ce? What's the sell? Că no money.
Oh, there's the money.
No money.
You
yeah,
have to build. You have to build in nice places.
Yeah, trebuie să construiești locuri frumoase, da.
Yeah.
Să faci.
And people pay more to build.
Cases, yeah.
So what is? Do you have any idea what the construction cost is per square foot here?
A house of about 1,500 square foot house. No, 1,200 square foot house. I bought in Oradea.
Mhm.
I paid. It was halfway finished.
Okay.
I paid 47,000 euros, which is about $40,000. So for Oradea, over here, that house I bought for $5,000. You know, so yeah.
But when you say that you bought that in Radi, you're
In
talking
Oradea.
like 20 years ago.
No, I bought it 2 years ago since I came to America.
2 years ago.
Yeah, $40,000. I bought it, and then I put another 20 in it just to make it the way I want it. So you can own about 1,200 square foot house in Oradea, which is not Bucharest because it's the capital, but still one of the big cities, for like 60,000. You know,
Okay, but what would that cost to build?
to
that
build.
house?
Less. It would be about, for the 47 I paid, the constructor probably spent about 25,000, and he charged me 47, so he made some profit.
But 25,000, but it wasn't finished.
It was like half finished.
So maybe to build a house like that is around what, 40,000?
40 somewhere there, yeah.
For how many square feet?
Depends.
About 12,
Depends.
1,500, depends, yeah.
So 40,000 divided by 1,500 or 1,200?
Put it 1,500, yeah.
1,500. So it's like $26, $27 a square foot.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm
Okay.
building in, like the cheap
Hey, you know
areas
what?
of the U.S. you can build like 220.
Okay.
But like what we're building in Colorado is 600 per square
Why
foot.
don't you build one over here? I'll send you land and everything. And next year they're gonna implement. We don't have it yet, but it's gonna be legal.
Doamne ajută-vă.
Medical marijuana and all that. We're gonna be the first in the industry.
Eu chiar mă
so
bucur, mă,
in
serios.
Europe.
in Romania, no, Europe
Am
has
văzut o mașină
Poland,
la asta, e-
Belgium, Monaco, bunch
Nu
of
știu,
European
e-
countries that already have the medical one. Romania not yet.
In Colorado they have it and shit.
Urcă
Yeah.
pe aici,
Everywhere
nu
you go
știu
downtown,
cine.
you smell
Azi când
the-
am
I
mers,
don't
mine
know about
porți.
it's medical. I just grow it and sell it. I don't smoke it or
I
anything.
hate the smell of it though.
I know it smells like
I
wet
hate the
dog.
smell.
Yeah.
Like for me, I would rather people do cocaine.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to smell it.
Yeah.
If they do coke,
Dar
great.
you
Let
smell
them do it.
the gasoline. in
The gasoline,
cocaine.
but you know,
Anyway.
I don't. It doesn't bother me. Like if my neighbor is growing cocaine or poppy seeds, who cares? But if they're growing dope, it smells,
smells like
so bad.
so bad. Like,
I'm telling you, if you invest 100,000 today,
Mm.
in about 5 years you can have half a mil legally. But
In Romania?
In Romania,
Probably
legally,
cocaine.
In
One
real
pound.
estate.
in real estate, legally. But then I can help you to triple that. Not necessarily illegally, but you know there are ways to go around. Go around. Let's say you're not gonna go to jail or anything, and it's not gonna be on your name anyway. So you know what I mean. But this is how good it is. Still, I don't know. It's gonna probably get
Change.
stricter in time, but right now. And you don't have to do much, just buy land, build and stuff like that. You know, for 100,000, let's say you build 2 houses, you sell them for 500K.
But
and
the
then
thing is, if you build, you're talking like in Oradia, like a big
Oradia,
town.
but over here too. I mean,
But like,
over-
what's a house in Oradia? Okay, so you have this house in Oradia.
Yeah.
If you go buy it finished, it's what, 60,000 euros?
More.
70 depends on how big it is. You can buy for with 300,000 if you know depends the
Okay, but
areas
a house for $100,000
Yeah, let's say,
in
yeah.
Oradia.
Mhm.
How much can you rent that for?
That's the problem with Romania. You don't get that much rent. So
No
I would
lasă
say
It's
voie în
better to
România
sell it
decât-
than to
to
rent it.
sell it and rent it, you're probably gonna 250, 300 the
Oh,
most.
shit.
I know it's nothing compared to US. I mean,
You
over
US
there,
3 times that.
You got 1,000. I mean, the cheapest is 1,000. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
my house I can probably rent it. Dacă ar fi să o închiriez casa mea,
$500, 500.
max $500 a month. Max.
But
If
what
I
about
get-
Airbnb?
Then
The
you can
same.
make more. You can make more. Yeah.
Because the trick is to go to a place where you can build it cheap as shit,
Mhm.
like the
Like here.
$27,
Yeah. Mhm.
but then where there's tourists where you can rent it high. Like the best thing to do would be 6 years ago in Greece.
Pentru
When
că se
their
va
economy
închiriez
crashed,
așa.
if everyone that bought in
Was-
there
yeah.
was crushing it.
This is Oradea right now.
Alo?
Hello. Yeah, go ahead.
He's asking.
Pentru că se va închiriez așa.
How much do, he's like, how much should I ask you guys to rent this place?
It's too much in the country. You bring the women and we talk.
Dacă aduci femeile, sigur. Fetițe.
Pașerul.
Does it come with the? You have to bring women, the Romanian girls.
70, 80,
50, 70, 80, 85 years old.
No, the young ones.
17, 18 years old.
17-18 ani.
18, 19 ani.
Da.
What is the age of consent in Romania?
16.
16.
de-aia sunteți voi doi.
18 e major. Consent înseamnă când poți să ai sex cu ea și
Ok,
e ok cu ea.
16.
16, yeah.
Okay,
16.
16.
Oh.
But if you have 20 years, and
Okay.
the girls have
No.
16.
The consent age is 16, but if you're older than 5 years,
3 years. 3
Five,
years.
five. No, 5. It's right now. I saw it on TV.
I use okay.
I know, because I'm watching this
Okay.
shit.
I don't have a TV at home.
So
That's my-
if she's 16, you have to be 21. If you're over 21, then
You're a pedophile.
they charge you.
If
It's
you're
automatically.
if you're over 21 and she's 16.
Yeah.
So then the age is what then? 18?
Well, 18 is fine. You don't have the legal age in Romania. It's 18.
It's 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
consent is 16, but the age if she's 18, every girl you stop by and show me your ID. Oh, you're 18. Good.
Okay.
Hop in.
Okay, but the age is
Yeah.
that you want to look for is
Yeah,
18.
18.
18.
Because if it's 16 and you're 22, you're already rape. It's already rape. They say you have to be 5 years or no more older, than 16. That's the rule. And I watched that on TV. Like, I want to make sure I'm okay. I don't want to get in trouble. But if she's 18, then you don't. Yeah, who
you're
cares? Even if you're 75 years old, you're still good to go. Yeah, as long as she's 18. It's not like 21 in US or something. Legal age is.
Mă, dar pe voi atunci, de ce ați venit amândoi numai?
He's like, if you guys are interested in girl, why are you guys together? No, he's just messing with you. Because they like each other.
I think he's
Okay.
maybe he's gay.
Yeah, you should ask, why are you guys together?
Yeah, well, you
Ce
guys.
sunteți voi împreună, zice, noi acum.
Yeah, 3 guys, 1 tractor.
Yeah,
Eu am
I was
aici,
on foot. It's my defense. I was on foot.
e pleacă la club, ăsta,
Hey, what are you guys doing in the forest with
the moonshine and the tractor.
Yeah.
What kind of fetish is that?
Hey, no judgment, man.
am acolo,
He's like, my wife is right there.
Hey, you left her at home.
numai să mă audă ceva,
You left her at
gata,
home.
She's like, only to catch a glimpse of it and I'm fucked. He's gonna chop my balls.
ce să mai mănânci, stărină?
On the old table saw.
Yeah. Te pune pe circular.
Aia,
Yeah.
spune, eu mă bucur pentru ei, pentru că
He's happy.
sunt tâneri
He's happy for you guys because you're young.
și vedeți lumea, asta
And
te
you can
poți să
visit
vezi
the
lumea.
world. Yeah, that's a plus.
Nu ăștia mai
He's like, we Romanians or the older ones, we never
Ah,
had the
well,
chance to.
60,
Yeah, he's
eu
like
mă
60.
bucur că am ajuns.
He's like, I'm happy I'm 60, but I never had the chance to
Ah, but it's
visit.
not too late.
Zice el că nu-i prea târziu nici amul.
Păi nu, dar...
He's like, no,
Nu,
but,
sunt mai multe, știi.
there are other factors like money and whatnot, so,
Yeah, I mean, for me, like because I've worked since I was like a little kid,
El a lucrat de
working
când
and
era
doing
tânăr. și-a
different
făcut bani.
businesses.
Yeah.
But I decided I was
Nu
like,
știu eu lucrat, dar ai văzut că nu-i...
Different, yeah.
Se
He's like, I
urmează
work
una
too,
cu
but
alta.
the reward
Asta am
was
zis
like,
eu mai înainte.
the pay is not like
different,
yeah,
different, yeah. But I decided I was like, while I'm young, before I'm 30, I want to go stay in hostels, camp in strangers' fields
Yes,
and
yeah.
things like this while I'm
Experiment the
still
world,
young,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, because by the time I'm 30,
You
maybe
get
into
married,
35,
kids, and
I have some chick
yeah,
around
yeah,
and she
yeah.
wants to stay at the
Yeah,
Ritz-Carlton or
or
some
something,
bullshit,
yeah.
and
Well,
I started building when I was like,
Glumă, luna
10 years
viitoare
old.
trebuie să meargă la o pedapsă și ea.
but I did it for hire, not for myself.
Deci el a început să lucreze de când era 10 ani.
Dar bine că te am.
Very nice, he said.
Like,
He's
I started in tree houses.
o locuit în, o construit
And
în
I would
3 case.
jump in the dumpsters, in the trash cans
Și băga
of
gunoaie.
the people building houses and
Yeah.
take the materials.
Și-au luat materialele care ăștia le aruncau. Și
And
el
I would build in the tree,
și el-
and
și-
I would steal my dad's tools,
Și-o furat sculele de
and then I'd leave them in the tree in the rain, and he would get pissed because they would rust.
Tot așa ai poți lua tractorul
The
și
same
lua
way-
mi mașina.
The same way you can take the tractor and leave the car here. You wish.
And
eh?
I remember as a kid, my dad would get so mad because I would take like his saw, and I would be cutting something, and I would leave it, and they would get rusty. But I built these tree houses.
O construit case în pom,
Tree
era și
houses.
copil de la 10 ani și
And,
cu
and
materiale
then the neighbor
găsite.
was like, "Oh, can you build me a chicken coop?"
Și vecinul zice, poți să-mi faci o cușcă la pui.
And then they were like, "Oh, can you remodel our garage?"
Poți să faci garajul, să remodelezi. Și tot
And
așa
when
a
I
început.
when I was 16,
Când au fost 16
I
ani,
didn't have a driver's license.
nu au avut carnet încă de
But
condus.
people were asking me to like build to change the windows
Să schimbi și eu
and
cerut
like
să-
remodel their house, and I started with I had a lawn mowing business.
Și
and
de la
snow
16
blowing.
ani au început să remodeleze case pe la prieteni vecini și au început să tundă iarbă, că acolo știți ăștia cu gazoanele și
Da,
cu
da.
And the people would tell their friends, and they would hire me. And then every time I hired by a new person, they would ask me to do something extra special, you know, something new. And I would learn online or watch people do it. I mean, I see how things are built, you
Yeah,
know, and
yeah.
I'm observant.
o
Mie
învățat
se
singur.
pare... O scuz să zic.
And when I was, but by the time I was 16, I was remodeling houses, and I had guys working for me that were like 35, 40 years
Când
old.
deja avea 16 ani, construia case el și avea oameni care lucrau pentru el de 30-40 de ani. Fiindcă a început de
Deci
la
aici
10-11 ani, yeah.
Eu de-aia zic că mi se par prea tânăr pentru...
He's like, you look too
You're
young,
too young to be this wealthy.
to be this, to do this good, you know. But yeah,
The
you
best-
explain him to
Numai
him.
așa
I mean,
că
I
ai
find, like,
mamă și tată.
Unless you have parents, rich
Mother
parents.
și
Yeah.
Father, yeah.
father.
Or
No,
a
I mean-
sugar mama or something.
like the best was I was always into different things.
Yeah.
Like we had one big storm come in 2012.
Când au avut o furtună în
2012, big
2012,
snowstorm,
au fost
and
zăpadă
all the
Wow.
leaves were on the trees. It
Yeah.
was like maybe late May,
în mai,
so
pe la
all
sfârșitul
the
mai.
leaves had bloomed,
Și
and all the branches broke.
Toți s-au dus.
tot-
And
Da,
I with my buddies, I was like, we need to go and cut the trees.
Yeah, și s-au
And-
dus și o tăia pomii care
And my
erau
friend
căzuți.
had a truck,
Și au avut un
and
prieten,
I had
a
a
avut
trailer,
un
and we
truck.
bought the chainsaws,
Yeah, și-au
and
dus
we illegally
drujbele.
drove because we didn't have a license.
Nu au avut license sau ceva. S-au dus și o tăia
And we
numai.
cut all the trees, and we would go to one house. We'd say, "Hey, we pick up all the trees, $200."
Se duceau pe la oameni și le dea 200 de
And we
dolari
do
ca
it,
să taie
and we
crengile.
were 16, 15 years old,
16 ani au avut. Da.
and we'd make $200 in maybe 4 hours.
Yeah, în 4 ore făceau 200 de dolari.
And then, but when we had to go to the trash, to the dump, we would
Yeah.
have one of our parents come
Da.
with us.
Când
to
le-au dus-
Dar să nu uităm că acolo ia să
drive.
aici.
Aici, da, așa e, da. Da, da, da. Da, așa, it's good, I mean.
But so I owned a trailer before I owned a truck to pull it, because my buddy, he was older than me, so he had a truck and a
Truck, and
license,
then-
and he's like, "Hey, this isn't fair because I have a truck," and I was like, the next day I'm
I
going to
bought
get
by
a
the
trailer.
trailer.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's equal now.
Prietenul lui, fiindcă era mai mare, avea truck, Jeep, știi, să conducă, dar
Ford.
n-avea trailer. Și atunci el a cumpărat remorca. Dar el n-a avut încă carnet și a avut remorca, dar o folosea cu prietenul și făceau bani împreună. Deci cum puteau?
Păi-
Na, o muncit de mic de aia, de aia
But
are
I
avut.
got really lucky. So
Because
because
Yeah.
after school
După școală.
like high school, and I should have
după
dropped
liceu,
out.
după
And
liceu.
like I would miss, like there were days when it would snow, and I would get up at 3 a.m. in the morning and go snow blow, and I wouldn't show up to school. My teachers are all mad, but I'm like, look, I'm making $600, $700 in a day.
I don't
Like,
care for a day. I'll miss a day of school. Yeah.
and but after school, I had my construction, and I'm good. I'm driving. I gotta drive. Appreciate it. Mulțumesc. No, sleep.
Chica să dormi, sleep. You gotta sleep. No, he's gonna drive. No.
Asta nu-ți dă niciun leu.
Zice, hai că I'm not gonna charge you anything, just drink.
No. Thank you. Mulțumesc.
Dacă
Good.
ai zis că
I'm good. The water is good.
Auzi, are tren la 4:35.
Iarna
Dar ajunge la aproape la fel ca celelalte. Nu stau 2 ore jumate pe tren,
E ok.
pot să stau o oră.
Auzi, eu mă bucur,
Na, vorbește cu el.
Da, bunica.
eu mă ține din
Am
astea,
tren la 3:51, dar
Care
ajunge la
pot cu
6:15 și am un tren
Eu
la
nu-
4 și ceva care ajunge la 6:30.
nu pun păriri, nu că bagi din tasului, nu știu cine.
Luca,
Știi?
nu mai servește.
Nu,
acolo.
mulțumesc, eu sunt
Nu, nu,
ok.
Hai,
Da.
de 6
Doamne ferește,
euro.
nu-i bunica, nu-i.
Ești
O
băieță,
să
nu
nu
mai
place
servești.
numai
He appreciates the
clima.
fact that young people like you work hard and everything, and you can afford, to do stuff and whatnot. That's what I did when I was went to US. Actually, before I going to US, I was 22. I worked all kinds of jobs. I mean, at one time I had
Nu
4
mai
jobs.
servești.
Full time at the hospital, Monday to Friday. Part time,
Mă
Monday
vrei
to Friday
café?
at the clinic.
Oh, I'm okay.
Saturdays I would do a FedEx.
Noi.
You know.
Noi.
Te duci și faci,
Load
știi
trucks and
eu.
everything, and on Sundays I would go and
Dar bine, tu
release
crezi că el
people who
știe
work
vorbi.
for
Ba
foster
nu,
homes,
ba să nu-
foster homes, I release them.
What is it?
Hai să
Elder foster homes, like old people houses,
Okay, okay.
and then they wanted the day off, and I went to, to cover for them. So just to survive, I did the same thing, and then I was able before actually after like 10 years of America, I was able to visit all the world, and I went, like you said, I went in Hawaii, stayed in a hostel, I went, whatever. So, but yeah, you work hard, you party hard. So it was one of the advantages, I had. But try to do that here in Romania, no. I mean,
Not possible?
no, because you're not. Your work reward is not as high. You work one job, $300. You work a part time after that, maybe another 150. So you push your ass off for like 450.
Hai.
What can you afford on
no,
450?
can't
Nothing.
See, the thing is, like, my mind where it immediately goes is like, okay, if you have
Well,
people in
stupid.
Romania
I
that are
can take
speaking
one of
English,
these.
talking English well, and doing
Hai, noroc.
specialized things, programming,
Whatever.
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
they can get online and work for American,
Not
companies.
really.
Or
Yes.
Noroc.
you can go hire all these Romanians
Yeah.
and
next-
create a firm
yes.
where all of them are doing stuff for Americans, video editing, programming,
Yeah.
marketing, whatever it
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
and use
Este
the
numai
power
de
of
foarte
all of that
mastermind.
people to do the
over there.
the
Yes.
marketing.
Yeah. Because labor hand over here is cheaper. Yeah. That's
Right.
actually good.
So,
business.
like,
yeah.
As a Romanian, you
Yeah.
can make money in
Yeah.
Romania,
Yeah.
just gathering the Romanians to work for you, and then
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
the jobs
Pune-le
from the US.
pe coșul de pâine, că
I mean, there's opportunity everywhere.
Oh, there is
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah, it just you have to use your mind and think
Yeah.
of
Do
different
something,
things.
Yeah.
Different things.
Yeah.
Așa.
At this point in life, I just want to enjoy and relax. Things got financially, I'm okay. Of course, I'm not rich or anything, but for Romania, I'm okay.
Yeah.
So you need a bed to sleep in, you need a car to drive, you need a
But you
food.
get
Nu se întâmplă nimic.
Social
numai
Security
că-
from the
From
US
there, yes.
or pension or something.
I will at the age, yes.
You will get pension too.
Mhm.
And then
'Cause
here
I
that
think-
goes
yeah,
really
yeah,
far.
Oh, yeah. I mean, by the time by the age when I get pension, it will be probably at least 25, if not 3,000 in US. Which is for Romania $3,000. It's a lot. I mean, my mom gets about $300 pension, so I'll have 10 times more than that. I mean, it's okay. So, but until then, I have my eyes open for opportunities because that's how I was like you. But I'm not jumping into. I'm not risking anymore like I used to before. So I'm a little bit laid back.
Because how old is he?
He's 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you gonna do? What's your plan?
He just graduated. He wants to go into to college. Military
I'm
college.
a college, but I want to go to military.
To make a career out of it, because like anywhere in the world,
I
military is better paid.
graduate a music high school.
Yeah,
Music
well,
and piano and
Okay.
clarinet. And I want to go to the orchestra, military orchestra.
Huh. Okay. And it pays well.
It's paid okay from the Romania.
Okay.
And the pension is more.
Sounds
It's
like
like $1,000. The pension.
But the secret is when you're doing that and all your friends are drinking You spend the money and the time on the computer, and you find places maybe
To invest
near the
or,
sea,
yeah.
and you invest in properties and you rent them out while you're getting good money in the army.
Yeah.
And all your friends are drinking, and you say, I'm not going to pay for that shit. And you take your money and you invest it.
Yeah.
And then when they're like, oh shit, we got to, figure something out, you're like, okay, time to retire.
Exactly.
That's the secret.
That's the fun.
That's the
Yes,
secret.
yes.
Avoid the drinks, avoid the women, do the work, invest it, and then you can,
You can enjoy it
Enjoy
and
it
have fun
later.
Yeah. When the other guys are gonna work their ass off,
Yeah.
trying to survive. So,
Hai mă
yeah.
duce și pe mine acolo să vedem ce bani fac.
Why don't you take me over there to see how much money you make?
How much what?
Money you make.
Money you make. Well, sometimes you don't make money. Sometimes you lose money.
Câteodată nu faci bani, câteodată pierzi.
Because now I'm doing more
Correct.
development.
Development,
Yeah. So like right now I have one big project that's like sucking everything. It's like fucking stressful, and I'm trying to manage it from here, and it's just
Trebuie să ai noroc în
everything,
viață.
double the
trebuie
budget, and
After you're done with that,
Fucking
invest here.
yeah.
I mean, divide whatever. So, I bet you'll triple your money in 1 year. So
Maybe double in two. Oh, you mean here?
yeah,
Oh, you mean
here,
here?
yeah.
Yeah.
So so far it's better that way, and the labor is cheap.
Yeah.
And you.
But
have
how is it here compared to the rest of Eastern Europe? Like, which country do you see moving in the best direction in the former Eastern Bloc countries?
Poland.
Poland. They're already moving
Mhm.
fast.
Poland, yeah. And after the war, a good place to invest in will be Ukraine, because everything is, they have to start
All the
from
U.S.
scratch.
money comes in.
All the U.S. money will be there. You start from scratch. You buy cheap. You can. It's gonna be. You have to infrastructure, roads. They have to build everything. So then, if you get into it, of course there is a lot of mafia, but who cares? You pay the politicians and whatnot. So.
But what do you think after the war is going to be the best industry in Ukraine?
Real estate. You have to, development. They need streets. They need infrastructure. They need water. They need, whatever. So in any kind of field into this, that water supplies, electrical supplies, roads, hospitals, whatever, buildings, houses.
Because it's going to be paid for by the Americans and the Europeans.
Yeah. So.
But how do you think it is dealing with the Ukrainians? Because I've heard they're like the most corrupt country.
They are, but who cares? That's how you make your money.
Yeah.
So, Joe Biden make a lot of money. Hunter Biden make a lot of money.
Yeah. We know.
And if they didn't have the camera on them, they would have been, they are well set for the rest of their life. But none of these troubles, that's right now. It's only because of the politics. Otherwise, if they would have been silent.
E sumă și țigaia de bere.
Open the other beer too.
I told you so. I told you he's gonna tell me to drink.
Yeah.
Că nu-i toată zoaca aia.
What do you say?
He's not every day like this, so he's allowed to drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
No. Să nu înțelegi greșit.
Don't get it wrong.
You'll sleep well tonight.
So dorm bine la noapte. Yeah.
And this train runs through. This is the one that goes to
Oradea, Hungary, the rest of the
Okay.
Europe. So this is the connection all the way to Bucharest, to Constanța, to the Black Sea,
Okay.
to Russia.
Aici, Oradea, Constanța.
But Romania has a good
Wonderfull.
relationship with Russia, right?
Yeah, they do.
Because as a Romanian, you can go to Russia without a visa.
No visa. Romanians were always, politically wise, they were always playing
Both sides.
both sides. In the World War I, in the World War II, they were siding with Germans, but in the last minute they sided with the Russians when they saw the Germans were losing and all that, So, and that's what they're famous for. I don't know if it's a good strategy, you play like a whore. But right now they're like, I'm telling you, they're playing the American side. But see, the thing is, Americans, yes, will all nice and dandy until Putin takes over, Romania, and they'll be like, whatever, bye-bye, we're not gonna protect you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to be smart when it comes to these politicians. They are corrupt, so they whoever gives them more money, they stick with that.
But what do you see happening in Ukraine?
Probably one more year of war, and then the Americans will be there rebuilding. So,
But they're gonna sign like a treaty or something.
sign like a treaty, and they'll take those chunks of Ukraine. The Russians will take them, Crimea too, and all that. But how long can you last? Even with American support, I mean, with a force as big as Russia. I mean, unless somebody
Next to Russia too, next to their factory.
Russia,
Yeah.
So the big brother, you know, unless
That's
somebody gets rid of Putin, which is kind of hard to. I mean, the real Putin you'll never see. You see the dummies all over, you know.
Hai mă,
The real
lasă-le
Putin
pe
will
alea că
never
suntem
come
prea
out.
mici pentru lucrurile astea mari.
Yeah,
Au să le pună
So
pe
seriously,
I
punct.
think he has a lot of doubles.
yeah, he
Yeah.
does. So he's like,
Americanii ăștia e fut un pic, dar nu-i bine.
he's like, we're too small for those big things going on around, especially these Americans fucking us politically wise. See,
Bă, la ăștia nu au niciodată nu au ajuns. Nu, dar să te bagă, știi?
he's like, Americans are greedy. They're always getting into other people's businesses.
Yeah.
That's the Romanian mentality.
Bă, e
right?
drept sau nu-i drept?
It's, well, in a way,
It's true.
there is some truth, but not as. See, they don't see the American side of it. They see only the outside, you know, from Romania side of it, and they think, oh, they got interfering in Afghanistan, they interfere in China, everywhere, wherever they went and wanna, and they're like, oh, they're.
Europa nu s-ar putea apăra de ruși.
It's like Europa cannot protect themselves from the Russians. We need Americans. Yeah, we do, because America has the best, you know, army in the world.
Ah.
So
Ne putem înțelege, nu?
we can understand each other. You know, we're getting along fine.
Yeah.
Numai politicieni
Only
nu
the
se pot.
politicians are.
Acolo de...
It's
Money. Money rules the world.
Yes. So
Eu de-aia zic,
what's my problem with you or you with me? Because you know we're small people. We like each other. We don't care about politics. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we don't have the control of the politics. but
Yeah. No, nu putem controla politica încă. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. As I told you, I was a senator for the Ecologist Party here in Romania for 3 months. I quit. I'm
Really?
like, too much corruption.
am putea, dar
Here.
nu suntem uniți.
We're not united. He says that's the problem.
Am putea, dar nu suntem uniți.
Well, divide et impera, you know.
But the Romanian are very proud of their country.
Yes.
It seems.
Yeah, they have
Like
the
more
nat-
than Germany is
Yeah,
proud
they
of
have that
their
nationality, feeling and all that. But I lost mine, especially because even from my birth, I was half Hungarian, half Romanian. So I was never full Romanian. And then spending 25 years in US, actually I like America or US better than I like Romania now. I will die for America, I won't die for Romania. So, you know, but they do have that pride feeling in nationality. Oh, well, I'm Romanian. Who the fuck are you? Shut up, you're a small country. But you know what I mean. But it's okay. I mean, each to their own. I don't care. But yeah, but you'll see that. You'll see that nationality, you know, feeling and all that and pride. So.
Lasă, mă deschid, nu?
And of
Yeah.
course, you
Yeah.
have 2,000 years of history and all that to back up with and whatever,
Yeah.
and documented and whatnot. But in the end, money talks, in my opinion. So.
Because I want to get the citizenship in Romania. I mean, that's why I was in Oradea to find the birth certificate and get all the documents together so I can go and I gotta
you.
find a
I'll help you
attorney
with
to
it.
get
I'll
it all
help you
filed.
with an arranged marriage. Hey, I'm single.
Bă, tu
No, but I
ești
can. But no, I can get it from the
Yes,
family heritage.
legal, yeah, from the family, yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanna stay in the area, I told
No,
you.
I think we gotta go to Bucharest.
So
and
you're gonna
see if we
stop by
can
somewhere,
Try
yeah,
to find
yeah.
Andrew Tate. You know, track him down.
putem să ajungi până la dimineață.
He's like, you can stay here until the morning.
No, we have to go
El trebuie să
to
plece
drive.
la București, eu zis, seara asta.
Yeah, no, thank you for
Mulțumește,
everything.
mulțumește
Mulțumesc
pentru totul,
for
dar...
everything.
Can you get him on camera live and everything?
Vezi că nu se lasă rău în casă.
Okay.
Spune că nu se lasă rău în casă, trebuie să-și bea paharul.
He's like, you never leave the bad luck in the house. You have to finish it.
Yeah,
No,
you have to
no.
finish that. It's bad luck.
No, don't.
Yeah.
If you can't, it's fine.
You
No,
have
I
to
mean,
finish it. Come on, senior camera.
Slowly.
Well, slowly.
Yeah.
Start, because we gotta go. Drink some.
drink some.
Drink some. More.
Crazy.
So my great grandfather on my other side, the Austrian side, was building. He was a developer in Nashville, in Tennessee, and I think it skipped 2 generations. Came to me.
Yeah.
And he was building apartments,
Uh-huh.
and it's similar climate to here.
Uh-huh.
And when
Ciao.
Dar ce
when he
fac?
was building the apartments to save money, he like didn't insulate them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's like,
Nu
screw
dai
it,
după aia pe mașina
the
ta, mă.
tenants pay for the heat. Just
Yeah.
fuck it, no insulation, and
Yeah.
then later they had to put the
Yeah,
insulation.
of course, yeah,
obviously.
yeah. Okay, we gotta go, I guess.
We gotta go to Bucharest.
Dacă n-am avea o țară frumoasă,
Yeah. Thanks God we have a beautiful country.
Yeah.
Too bad it's
dacă
populated.
Populated?
Nu ne-ar plăcea aici, am încercat ceva.
It's like, because we like it here, we will probably try something different, like going to US or whatever and whatnot, yeah.
For vacation.
For vacation, for
Da.
even working, but
Și la ei, în țară,
Even in-
sunt locuri frumoase, și aici la noi.
America has also beautiful places, and Romania has, both
Yeah.
places have beautiful stuff, and
Yeah. I'm just bored with America.
I know.
It's boring to me.
Pentru el America acum
Maru, sincer, nu stau la ei sale, ce
It's like, I don't know why don't you guys stay in your country, why do you come here?
It's more interesting.
It's bullshitting.
It's more interesting.
Vă iubesc.
In America, it's
Like, I
boring.
love you guys.
Thank you.
Te iubesc.
Appreciate it.
Te iubesc means I love you. Te
Thank you.
iubesc.
How do you?
Te iubesc.
Te iubesc.
Te means
Vă
you,
iubesc.
love, you know. Te
Te
iubesc.
iubesc.
Yeah,
Te
love you.
iubesc. Te iubesc.
Well, guys, it was a
gotta
pleasure
go- we gotta
talking
go
to. We'll
to
stay in touch.
Bucharest too.
We'll stay in
Yes,
touch online.
nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Nice to meet you.
thanks, man. Yeah.
Thanks for everything.
Sit and eat.
Oh, we've got to go to Bucharest.
Yeah.
Bucharest.
Bucharest.
We will
Am stat un pic.
come back in the future. We'll come back. Or you can come to America. To America. You. Airplane.
Acum?
Yeah. In an airplane.
Come on, let's get a photo.
Da. Vă iubim.
Mulțumesc. O zi bună. Thanks for everything.
Mai bine.
I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, sixwheelgarage.com. That's right, sixwheelgarage.com, where you can go and get exclusive merch. I've got new merch dropping all the time. Hats, bandanas, sweatshirts, t-shirts, pants, shorts. Maybe we're gonna put shoes. Maybe we're gonna have mugs. Maybe we're even gonna have band-aids of different sizes for your car, for your bumper in emergency situations. Maybe we'll even have band-aids for your fingers, for your brain, screws, bolts for when the screws are loose in your head. You don't know. Everything could be available soon. Sixwheelgarage.com. That is the number 6wheelgarage.com. That is the sponsor of this video. Great, awesome exclusive merch coming out soon. And if you want to know more about it and be entered to win in certain raffles and giveaways that we have of merch, go to Instagram and TikTok, where we also post daily stories exclusive that aren't on any other platforms. Thanks for watching Six Wheel Garage.